season. But yeah, and it was slightly different because they always make it like slightly different to impress the judges or whatever. But they said the name, and that's why I asked what it was. And then we were like, we recognize them.
Same thing. Yeah, there's like a ton of this that's similar to like eclairs or like choux dough.
Yeah.
That dough is the marker of the master chef. So if you make good goes on that in Romanian culture, like you're a great house.
Yeah.
You're like made it as a house.
Now I gotta figure out which episode that was.
Google it.
Oh my gosh.
Because everyone's goal is to be a great housewife.
Oh yeah. Well, this was a guy that made it, so house husband.
Yeah.
How you doing, Cody?
I'm doing well. Just wrapped up with dinner. My brother cut himself on one of the tins.
Oh, good.
So I had to take care of that real quick.
How bad?
What?
How bad was it?
I mean, there was blood all over the sink, but I don't know if that was because he kept like moving his hand around, or I looked at it. It wasn't like he got like the portion of his thumb like up. It's like go like a fourth of an inch down, and he almost cut that portion off from the tin.
Jeez.
Yeah, he got himself pretty bad. I don't know how he managed it, but yeah.
I hope that heals.
Yeah, I think so. Like I've nicked myself that so many times. I was like, oh. And today it was just that like army training, and we were doing medical stuff, but it was with like tourniquets and stuff. We had like combat medic there, and he was like showing us pictures of all the different like injuries he's treated. Like some dude just got like shot in the middle of his shin. His shin was like exploded. He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah. He just had to like tourniquet here. And he's like, so where would you guys have put the tourniquet? And like it was a good time. It was good.
So you were like, quick, give me your thumb, I'll tourniquet it.
Yeah, then we practiced putting tourniquets on each other, which was fun.
Yeah.
So
Bonding.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna be a combat medic, but someone there might be.
Yeah, and like always good to know some basic stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
You never know when you'll have to be a combat medic.
Yeah. I mean, just knowing like how to treat someone is pretty valuable. Just if you see someone injured, knowing what to do.
Right.
Yeah.
And not just like freezing up.
Yes, having a checklist of like options that you can do.
Yeah, I've also realized that those combat medics have seen like, especially after like the one guy had like 3 tours, like I don't think anything phases him anymore with that sort of stuff. I'm like, that's probably the guy I'd want like treating me. You just look at oh yeah, I've seen that one before.
Unless you get the guy who's like jaded and like, just cut it off. It'll be better that way. Easier to clean up.
Easier to clean up.
Just lazy, doesn't have the time to save the leg.
Jeez.
I'm here to save lives, not limbs.
We're here to save lives, not limbs. One sec, I forgot my water. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Nick, you use OBS, right?
Yeah.
How do you configure to set? How do you like get just like a window that you choose, like a box on a desktop instead of like the entire window or the entire desktop?
So there's 2 things you can do. One, you can capture the entire window. So like it's a source called window capture.
Yeah.
Or if you want to do what I'm doing with Discord, where I have each of our faces, you have to set up 4 different window captures and then define like the pixel positioning of them on your screen. So I've defined like where on my large widescreen monitor your guys' faces are, and I have to put them to the exact same place every time. So I snap them to the side and like make sure it's even. Because that's why it freaks out. Like the stream looks horrible if anyone disconnects, because everything rearranges itself in Discord and it's capturing a static spot. So yeah.
Okay.
Not ideal. But it does work. Are you guys ready?
See that?
Yep.
Oh.
OSU is resuming football.
Oh, stop.
That sounds like a bad life choice.
No,
It's pretty last second to do that.
Anyways, sorry, I was just
That's
on
a
my
lot of
email.
money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Football season.
They're starting it the first weekend of November. So I guess by then maybe we'll already know if COVID is going to be a huge problem here or not.
Or it might become a problem when they start playing football and bringing in crowds of people. If they have people there.
When you have a bunch of players getting all sweaty with each other.
Well, the players aren't the issue, right? It's the audience.
Yeah.
I mean, like, one player has it, that entire team will have it in a matter of minutes.
Well, because they're already kind of like, they like make pods out of the team, so they're supposed to be isolated, but...
Well,
Anyways, we should
no COVID
play
in my
our
D&D.
Are we streaming yet?
Yeah, we're streaming. We've been streaming this whole time.
No TND in my COVID.
Yeah, so, are you guys ready?
Is
Say what?
is Foundry on?
Yep, I sent the link.
Yeah.
Alright. Ah. So last time, you all worked your way through the lower, upper, and now top of the tower of Clifftop Castle, a ruined castle that now belongs to Porkchop legally, and was once the oh, Grace, you sitting on all my wires and messing everything up.
Maybe you should put your wires right where I sit.
Maybe you should sit on my wires.
Maybe you should scoot over so I have room to sit.
Wires on my sit.
Okay. Okay. I moved over.
Okay.
All right. So, the Baron, Chadwick Holderweiss, was the individual who once owned this place, and you fought off his undead corpse on the top of the tower, and eventually made your way into his secret lair, which was like through a portal that you found behind a hidden wall, and learned a bit more. You got an interesting, like, coded piece of paper. You don't know what it's coding for. It's definitely like some kind of language. And after that, you found on the very top of the tallest tower a large lantern-like apparatus that you brought inside for a moment, identified as some kind of strange device, necromantic energies, and at midnight every night it would send out a pulse, harvesting the souls of all sentient creatures in a very wide radius, determining it was not safe and should be destroyed. Chad and Thazal rode the magic carpet up into the air, all the way far away from any villages or anything at the shore, and chucked it against a cliff where it exploded in a massive, almost blinding pulse of greenish white light, which sped off into the sky heading to the northeast. And you returned. So at this point, it's about 10:30 p.m. In like early fall. You all are standing in the top of the tower of Clifftop Castle. You know that there is a basement area that you've not explored yet. Other than that, though, you feel like you've cleaned out the majority of the spaces to be found so far. What are you guys doing?
We want to, like, now that thing's gone, like, take a long rest and, like, figure the stuff to the basement out in the morning.
Well,
How are you hurt?
We're expending a lot of stuff.
what about the little poltergeist guy?
Yeah, he's still around trying to shoot us.
Well,
If he comes to fuck us up in our sleep.
Keep him out.
I mean, I'm still good to keep going if you guys aren't hurt.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
have full hit points, which seems wrong, but
Did you get hit at all? I don't think you.
maybe I
No,
didn't.
Maybe by the cannon.
Yeah, but
But
I
we
guess
also
we've
took a
healed
few
since
short
then.
There's
rests.
quite a few short rests and healing. Yeah,
We might have
Because I am not full HP.
Well, you almost died. Again.
Yeah. So we'll leave
Oh,
it
yeah.
at that. We can take a short or long rest before exploring the basement.
Yo, bros, if you guys are down, I'm down. Let's hit it. Let's
All
hit
right.
it like it's hot.
Short rest then, I guess, so Chad can get some hit die in.
I think he's used them all.
I
Oh.
might have a few.
Can I donate my hit dice?
No.
Yeah, no, I do not have any hit die. I used all of
How many
them.
hit die do you have?
Left?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Plenty. Okay. Well, Chad's running a little low, but the rest
I'm
of
at
you.
106, so it's not like we're in dire
Just
straits or
don't-
anything like
just
that.
don't- Throw another banshee at us.
How about Chad, you let me lead?
Yeah.
Oh, yo, I haven't used any of my spells. I could do that. I'm gonna use a second level. Let's use the cure
You
wounds.
almost blend into the couch.
Sounds good. So should we
Explore that basement.
walk down to the
I'm
basement?
taking 8.
Spooky?
Spooky, spooky.
Spooky scary basement.
Yep.
We still have to find the kid's body.
Oh, we should do a Halloween edition.
What?
Spooky scary dungeons
This
and Halloween
was the
edition.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
That is an option. So you guys are going all the way down through the entire castle to the first floor to the basement stairwell. Is that correct?
I guess so. Is that
Do
the
these
last
stairs go all the way
55?
down?
No, these stairs go down to the second floor, and then you have to go over to the grand staircase, and then back over to like the oratory.
Yeah, sure. That's
Alright.
where the wait. Isn't there a troll down there?
In the dungeon.
Yep.
Thought you
Because-
wanted to know.
Yeah, the ghost troll.
We only killed one of them. One of them ran away.
Yeah, one of them went
So we
through the
have to be
floor, but
prepared.
he was also damaged.
But trolls regenerate, and I
they
assume
heal.
ghost trolls heal too. We'll just have to be prepared for that.
Do ghost trolls ghost again?
What does that mean? Yeah.
So,
Okay, into the dungeon.
all right, you descend to the staircase, making your way down through the rest of the mansion. It's dark, very poorly lit. Yeah,
I'll be checking for like traps and things of the sort.
make a perception. What's your passive perception?
Which is 16, but I could roll for it if you'd like.
Go ahead and roll anyway, just once.
I have a pretty good passive investigation.
What is that?
18.
Yeah, so as you walk down the stairs, going through the main hall, everything seems fine. But as you get down to like the grand hall where all the tables and meals would be served, you see the wreckage of the chandelier that fell on Chad earlier, and you step around it. But as you're stepping towards the oratory to go into the next room, one second. Why did my audio tab stop being visible?
Because now it wants us to listen to happy, uplifting music.
You, Thazal, see that there is a elk's head positioned up directly above the door. That as you like glance up at it, you see it goes.
It falls. I get out of the way.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Let's get all those
It's coming
rolls
to
out the
life.
way. Oh, come on. That was going to be a 19.
And the elk pops out of the wall. and
Do I
attacks
have Chad here with me? Close
Yes,
enough?
Chad is right next to you.
Yeah.
20.
20, easy. You dive out of the way, pushing Chad a bit, and the massive elk's head crashes to the ground right where you're standing. But you're unaffected.
Do we see a little giggling ghost run away?
With your passive perception, you see the faintest hint of like a spectral hand like fade through the wall as it in the spot where the elk was being removed from the wall.
I'm like, Porkchop, I think your mansion's haunted.
I'm gonna yell after the ghost. Where's your body?
I don't know. You should become friends with this thing. You're both kind of mischievous and sneaky.
Make a persuasion check
You'll
with
have your own
disadvantage.
little bro.
It can watch the house while you're gone.
Yeah, right? Oh no. That's okay. I have advantage on or not advantage. I have special stuff on persuasion. 24.
24.
Wait, don't you have real quick, don't you have advantage to all persuasion checks, so wouldn't that cancel out?
It's
Is
okay.
that-
The
Because of your Is that not all persuasion?
It's not.
or
I don't
is
think
that-
it's advantage for all persuasion. I think it's like you add your proficiency to all persuasion. You get double proficiency on persuasion checks. That's what it does.
Gotcha, that's what it was.
But anyway, you say that. You glance to the door in the other room near the stairwell going down. You see a small little head peek up for just a second, and like over the back of one of those pews that's just lined there. You just see it look at you for a moment, like squinty-eyed, give you a middle finger, and duck back down out of sight near the stairwell going down to the basement.
I'm going to return the favor and then go down the stairwell.
All right. So you all head to the staircase and descend down. As you do,
Yep.
you go from the like musty and dry interior of the castle on the first floor to a much more damp and almost like moldy overtones of smell, and like you can almost taste it. It's like very wet and dank down the staircase. It's pretty.
Can Chad clean rock just like against the wall and like try to clean as we go?
You can smear off chunks of lichen and whatnot, but not very effective cleaning strategy for mass cleaning. But you go anyway down the stairs. And who's leading the way? Who's going first?
Thizal.
I am
I'll be behind Thizal this time.
passively.
I'll be behind Chad.
All right.
God, the art for Little Bro freaks me out.
Lost internet.
It is really creepy. Every so often,
Bro's awesome.
I'm gonna have my mage hand every so often just like fuck with the Zal as we're going down the creepy, dank dungeon.
Wait, why are we in the study?
You in the study? You're in the basement? Can you see that?
No, we're in the study.
Oh, we see Baron's study.
Oop. Okay. Whoops. Okay, that's my bad.
What are you
There.
doing here?
Move your character over to the other area.
Now
Oh.
I see nothing. There we go.
Okay. I'm going to be investigating for traps.
All right. Make a investigation check. With disadvantage because of pork chop.
I would have advantage on looking for traps because of Dungeon Delver. Nat 20.
Nice. Yeah.
By
You
pork chop.
you move forward. You do see ahead of you a very small skeleton between the two columns that loom in the darkness.
I'm gonna hit with an arrow.
You shoot it with an arrow?
Yes.
All right. You shoot it with an arrow. It lodges into the corpse and then just evaporates and goes back to your quiver as it's supposed to. But afterwards, a single arm raises up from the ground exactly where the skeleton is, and again just rises up out of the ground. It goes back down.
We should talk to it.
Hey, you! Come out! Come on!
Persuasion
here,
check,
friend.
disadvantage.
Chad will like turn his luminosity all the way up, so I'm sitting like at 60 feet.
Oh,
Alright.
Nat 1.
30 of
Wait, was it advantage or disadvantage?
Disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nat 1.
Yeah. You don't hear or see anything else?
Throws a rock at me.
Yeah. Yeah, Galaxia, let's talk to his dead skeleton.
I don't think that's his dead skeleton.
I think it is.
Let's go investigate it.
Okay. I'll go up to it.
Skeleton.
Okay.
I prepared to speak with Dead, but I think I'm gonna have to upcast it.
So you walk over to the skeleton, and you see the rest of the room as the light from Chad's glowing sword illuminates everything. There is a broken table at the far end, as well as you see at the very far top right corner a set of like locked iron door. Looks to be very well constructed, and then more columns. That's pretty much it. But as you inspect the body, it is indeed rather small. From the proportions of it and like the length of it, it looks to be like vaguely human, but probably adolescent.
Let's
Okay.
have a chat.
All right. So before I cast the spell, we can ask up to 5 questions. So think about what you want to ask it.
Why are you trying to kill us?
Well, I mean, maybe we should ask it first if it's the kid that's doing all this.
Do we have a description based on the ghost? Like,
I mean, yeah, we
How
know
do
what the ghost looks like, right?
yeah, like, can we ask the skeleton, are you the kid? But like, that doesn't really help us.
Sure. Okay.
Well, because the body's not going to know anything that happened after its death, right?
Like, how would you feel about strangers coming into the castle, I guess?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Really,
I'm
what
going
does
to cast.
Do for us? Hold on.
It's
hold
gonna-
on.
What?
What does this do for us?
We find out more information about Porkchop's castle and who it belonged to and why everyone is dead. We kind of know why everyone is dead, but like,
What?
why is he the only ghost besides trolls and vampires, or not vampires?
There were quite a few ghosts.
I know, but he's the only like seemingly the only ghost of an inhabitant, like a person that lived here. We haven't killed any. Like we killed a bunch of dancing ghosts,
Yeah.
but he seems to be the only resident of the household that's a ghost.
Who's like actively targeting us, right?
Yeah, so he might have more information about like who lived here. I don't know.
You cast a spell?
Sure.
Okay.
It takes 10 minutes to cast, so I'm gonna sit down and start working on a little bit of necromancy. I don't do it very often, but
While she does that, I'll pick the lock if it is locked on the steel doors.
Yes. At the far end, you go over to it, and it is indeed locked. Make a sleight of hand check to pick this mechanical lock.
Oh boy, 29.
Yeah. That's all. You were like, catching up the pork chop in terms of mad skills, but you definitely picked the lock with ease. It swings open on like oily hinges, not squeaky, just very heavy.
See, the thing is, me on a bad day is still better than you on a good day.
ouch.
Do you go any further, or are you hanging back until Galaxia's done?
I'm gonna like look inside. I'm not gonna like actually walk through it. Wait
Perception
until-
check.
Come on. The virtual die like hits against the wall and then like lands on like 18 or 19 and then like rolls over to like 8. And I'm like, fuck. 14.
14. Yeah, you look down, you see a corridor, and beyond that, a series of like iron grated bars with what looks to be like a jail cell of some kind down the hallway. It goes into
We
darkness
won't
beyond
have
that.
to improv them anymore, guys. We'll have real jail cells now. We can keep all of our prisoners in.
We don't have to keep them at the bottom of the lake.
We need a lake to put the jail cells at the bottom, man, so they can't get away.
Well,
Perfect.
You know,
we could
we'll
just
hire
flood the basement.
A wizard. We'll hire a wizard to make like a pocket dimension under a lake, and we'll just send them there.
we can just flood the basement.
I love it.
Make our own lake.
From the basement with the prisoners in it.
Yeah, what the?
That'll get into the pocket. Galaxia just swims up and like, oh, the water's rising. Guess you better tell us what you know.
Oh no, I can breathe underwater. Can you?
Yeah, exactly.
Stop that, guys. Don't fuck that.
So, Galaxia,
Um,
after
yes.
a few minutes of doing this ritual, you complete it and cast a spell upon the skeleton in front of you.
I assume I would have checked before I started that it has a mouth.
It has a lower jaw and like a skull, yes. After you're finished, it's sort of like all in one fluid motion. All these small little like I'll say flavored for Galaxia. The moisture in the space, like there's standing water kind of everywhere. It's very dank and wet and damp down here. They kind of coalesce around the base of the skeleton and begin to flow up around it, around the
Ooh.
like the chest and neck into the
I
around
like
the
that
skull.
flavor. My
And it, like-
necromancy is cool too.
Yes, like these vines of water kind of like connect the jaw to the head and just kind of push the skeleton upright, and it kind of hangs there, slack jawed, sitting upright but otherwise unmoving, waiting for your instruction.
Cool. First question, just like, who are
Did
you?
Live in the castle? How'd you die? What was your job?
That's a lot of
Really
questions.
quick,
What's the first
Before
question?
before we get into this, they don't have to answer if they don't want to. If I'm not mistaken.
Right, they don't have to answer truthfully, I don't
Well,
think.
they
either.
can answer. They can give cryptic answers. Yeah. So if I ask like, "Who are you?" it might give a bullshit answer like,
Your mom.
Me.
"Yeah, I don't know."
I mean, like, we're gonna get what we're gonna get either way, right?
Yeah. I would ask like,
Let's ask.
what was your
Why were you here?
business in the castle? Yeah.
Sure.
So you ask, what is your business in the castle?
What was
The
in life?
skull just kind of like droops one way and droops another, and then opens the mouth and says, I liked to push things around. I was always wanting to use the cannons, but Daddy never let me.
Oh,
Oh, you were the Baron's son.
was he the Baron's son?
Baron's son.
I think we can deduce that. Does my insight make me semi-confident
Yes.
that this is the Baron's son?
You wouldn't know for sure, but the fact that he's referring to the cannons, and he must have lived here, and someone of authority who prevented him from using the cannons could reasonably extrapolate it would probably be the Baron.
Are his clothes like long disintegrated?
Yeah,
Or
they're rotted away. They're gone.
Should we ask how he died?
Yeah.
How did
I
you
mean,
die?
wait, real quick.
Oh,
Never mind.
we have 3 more questions.
You ask. It says, I don't know. I was down here waiting to talk to the giant. He was nice.
Giant?
Should we ask about the giant?
We should ask about the giant, but in a
Probably.
way that's smart.
Wait, before we do that, Chad, you had something?
I was just gonna say we know how he died, and he won't really know what happened. Maybe we should ask him something like, yo, bro, you want to be my friend?
We'll ask that last.
I feel like we should ask about the giant because it's possible there's a giant ghost waiting for us.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
What
Where's
do we
what
want to
giant?
know? Yeah, like where was the giant? Who was the giant? Why were you wanting to talk to the giant?
Yeah, why did you want to talk to the giant?
Why did you want to talk to this giant?
He was blue and looked funny. He
That's the troll.
had good stories to tell from distant places.
Were the frost giants that we fought blue?
Yes.
Damn it. We're gonna fight a blue ghost frost giant.
Are
Frost
the
giant ghost?
trolls blue also? Because the kid might not know a giant is a troll.
Right.
The trolls were, I mean, you couldn't really tell. They're like just translucent, but they may have been any color during life. You don't really know.
Oh, sure. I guess we've only really encountered green trolls, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it might be a frost giant. Because we are on super. Okay.
I
Two more
honestly
questions.
think Chad might be right. Like, we should ask him if he wants to be friends. Because the ghost won't know what the skeleton said, but he might give us something. The skeleton can help us befriend the ghost, though.
Ooh, that's true.
How?
Like, what do you like?
Well, because the
Right? Like, what can we use to be friends with the ghost? What are
I
your
don't know if it's true that the ghost does not know what the skeleton knows, and vice versa.
well,
I
the
think it is-
skeleton
Because they should be. If our information is correct, they should be the same entity. So maybe we just pulled the ghost back into the skeleton.
I think it's more like you talk to a version, an older,
An old
older in the
save.
save, an old save that doesn't know anything that's happened up to the present, but the ghost has conscious control over its actions,
Yeah.
and therefore, because he said like something like, "I always wanted to play with the cannons."
Yeah. You would know that's kind of what it is. Like, the way that Speak with Dead works is you basically just, like, reboot the hard drive that is, like, what remains of the brain and the body as a way to access the information in it, not really to speak with the soul that once lived there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
But
so
he can tell us, like, what does the kid like food or
we could ask-
activity-wise.
hypothetically,
Yeah.
if your soul was stuck in this castle and you started fucking with people,
What would you want?
What would you want to stop?
Sure, like ask like what does it take to be your friend?
Yeah, that's a
or where are all the secret doors
Where's all
in
your
the castle?
stuff? What-
We have 2 questions left. We can ask both.
Yes.
What are you asking, Galaxia?
I will ask,
Can we be friends?
how do we become your friend?
The skull kind of, like, rolls over in your direction with, like, the jaw hangs open in, like, a confused expression. It answers eventually, I don't have friends.
Oh, sad.
I like pranks, though.
Porkchop, you gotta prank the ghost.
No.
And then it will be impressed and want to be your friend.
I thought you were gonna say you have to prank this all and then it'll be impressed with
Or prank this all really good in front of the ghost. So go where you know the ghosts are gonna be hanging out, like by the cannons, and prank the Zal.
What about prank
Yo.
Chad?
Or prank
Oh,
Chad.
Bro,
Or
I
Galaxia.
can just imagine Imagine Porchop up there with a cannon just shoots someone. Yo, bro, it's just a prank.
Like throws the fireball. It's a prank, bro.
You could prank Galaxia, but she's not as fun. Like she wouldn't take it as a joke.
I think it's most fun to prank Galaxia. That's what I'm saying.
You can prank Galaxia.
If you prank
and then you
Galaxia,
like
an arrow in the head.
and then you like talk to the ghost. And you're like, haha, wasn't that so funny? I don't know.
Oh, I like the way you think.
Okay, and then we have one more question left.
Where's all the secret stuff? Secret chamber. Do you know any secret chambers? Is what we should ask him.
Sure. Okay, I'm going to ask. Where are the secret chambers in this house?
The head looks once more, swooping in your direction. The jaw clacks, and you hear the ghostly voice emanate from within, saying, "The priest has a special stash behind the altar. I've seen him use it. Daddy's money is kept safe down here. He never lets me in." And then the skeleton crumbles apart and just collapses on the ground, and the bones kind of scatter out a bit more than they were before.
We noticed there's a secret door somewhere down here.
Yeah, because we found the priest one. Unless that study is on the basement level.
Well, he said down here.
Yeah, I guess we didn't really know where that study was.
Yeah, you have no idea
It
where
was just we took a portal to it.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, it was just a room somewhere. So it's probably, I'm gonna say it's like there's probably a secret room somewhere down here. Well, Bazal has this door open, and have I seen anything move while they've been talking?
You kept an eye out, but no. It's been deathly quiet this whole time.
Clever.
Mm.
Okay, I guess I'll, be looking for traps, and I'll step in.
All right.
Be like,
I'll go in with him.
head along the wall and kind of like, slowly make my way forward a little bit, peeking around the corners.
With your passive perception, Thazal, as soon as you get towards the edge of that far end, you do hear a weird kind of grunting, shuffling noise coming from around the corner.
Can I stealthily peek around to see what it is?
Make a stealth check to check with that being seen.
Damn straight, I'll make a stealth check. How's a 30?
Yeah, that's high enough. You kind of keep everyone back, and you stick your head around the corner, just the head, and you see in this kind of sandy arena ahead of you, it's a large open space kind of supported by multiple beams, and then you see the sand kind of get like tossed about by nothing, but then as you're like squinting in the darkness, you see suddenly for a moment something shift into view. You see a massive form, vaguely the size of a frost giant, currently like tussling with what looks to be maybe an ogre, and they're engaged in some kind of like rough and tumble combat. You're not entirely sure, but then like as soon as you see that, they just blink out of existence again, and you see like sand get kind of scattered and then stop moving.
Okay, I'm gonna quietly report back to I guess Galaxia and Porkchop, since they're the ones that are right next to me. Guys, there's like a ghost fight over there. I didn't see anything else. I don't think we should go there. It was
Should we just ignore them?
weird.
Or
I'm
should-
gonna be like, yeah, we should just ignore them, but then go invisible and stealth to the back of the room.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Porkchop, where'd you go? You roll that nat one.
That'd be funny.
plus 17.
So 20,
30.
30.
Nice.
Yeah. So Porkchop, you go invisible. Easy enough. And you make a perception check as well as you tiptoe around the side of the room.
You're gonna get murked by a frost ogre.
It's possible. Minimum 10 plus 5, 15.
Yeah. So as you just like slowly make your way around the perimeter of this room, you do see this large sand pit that Thazal saw, and every now and then you do see like sand get scuffed up as briefly, ever so briefly, you see these individuals pop into view, sort of like some kind of combat. It's like a strength wrestling match. You're not entirely sure, but they continuously just kind of fade in and out of existence. Beyond them, as you're kind of hiding in the corner just watching, you do see the occasional humanoid form kind of standing around the perimeter of this ring. Just kind of looks like they're watching maybe. But they also are difficult to make out, and they seem to fade in and out of existence.
Actually, I have a. Can I hide behind a rock?
Yeah, in the corner there's like a small pile of rocks, a somewhat cave-in. Easy enough to do.
I just want to go hide real quick and cast my Dragon's Brain spell to see if I need to get to the back of the room.
What's the range on that?
It's like 90 feet.
And what's the stipulation is like solid walls of stone or something don't work?
Yeah, it's like 6 feet of solid.
Yeah. The only thing that is of value that like stands out to you is a faint glitter from like a couple of the weapons that are buried in the sand in the middle of that sand fighting pit. But that's about it.
Okay, so those chests at the back wall are not ring chests.
Maybe they are, but they may not have gold in them.
Oh. Oh, damn.
Yeah, we
okay,
found
well,
some
now you said
jewels.
that. I still gotta go check.
Do we gotta... Are you gonna be sneaky, or do we need to fight these guys?
No, I'm gonna sneak back there.
Okay.
Go,
Galaxia's just gonna, like, stand around the corner, just, like... Not watching, because I can't see Porkchop, but she's just gonna be, like, listening for any signs of a struggle.
Make a perception check.
Well, you're obviously going to hear a struggle. There's an eternal struggle.
I know, but,
happening.
like, hear Porkchop screaming or something.
That's pretty easy to hear.
That's your perception score.
That's for you.
Oh,
I
well,
think it's
it
intelligence
should
based,
be
right?
no, it's wisdom.
That's 5.
Yeah. Okay. It's still bad. You hear the occasional like weird kind of grunt and sand being shifted around, but you don't hear Porkchop. She is stealth incarnate.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So-
stealth my way to the back of that room.
Oh, along the perimeter?
Yeah.
All right, you keep going. You have to cross over a small, small river. It's like eroded away the back wall and kind of made its way in. Make a athletics check to leap over the river.
Acrobatics check?
Athletics, not acrobatics,
Why?
because it's not just doing a cartwheel; it's doing like a running jump.
Jumping distance? Because, yeah, it's just, like, weird because athletics is strength-based and my strength is, like, 0.
I know,
Right? So, but, like, it's kind of dumb because, like, obviously I can jump really far.
I know.
She's
So
a
just say,
cat.
what'd you roll?
8.
8 total. No, it's fine. Like with a little running start, you do so. However, when you land, you make a bit of like noise, and you stop and freeze immediately and look over to your right. You see for the briefest moment, these two large forms like locked together, both looking your direction, and then they disappear from view.
Uh-huh. I will
Continue stealthing.
continue stealthing my way back.
All the way. You just keep tiptoeing down the perimeter of this area. As you do, you glance back and you see maybe like 3 seconds later, 3 of those humanoid forms briefly like appear standing directly around where you were seconds ago, and they all like staring down at the floor in like a circle, but they also disappear.
They're on to you.
So
Keep going.
as you keep tiptoeing down, you see a massive gargantuan vault door at the far end of this corner.
Guys, there's a door. Oh, fuck, I can't tell you about it. Can I go hide behind something so the ghost can't see me and whisper back that there's a huge chessboard?
There is one
Have
more
message ring.
in the far
Yeah.
bottom right corner. There's one more pillar that you could probably hide behind.
Let's go do that. And be like, I'm going in.
As you get to the
Or-
far corner, as you sit there, you look over at this thing. It's a massive vault door, and it appears to be some kind of combination, like rotation lock. It seems to be. It has, I think,
You know
7 consecutive numbers.
Oh boy.
It's like
A
7.
year? Or?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Nick, we're just so
Galaxia
excited.
kept the note from that.
Yeah, you still have the note.
Wait, did I?
You'd have to message me to ask for it though, unless you can remember it.
I have it written down. It's in the year of the founding of Graz. 4 of Dwarven warriors labored for a fortnight to build the grinding gates. So we decided 4 was 80 and fortnight was 14, and a year is either 360, or whichever the year of the founding of Graz is. So how many numbers are there on the catalog?
7. There's 7 concentric numbers, circles.
So I bet it's 365 8014.
Okay, that's something to try for sure. Can I try it
You read your ghost.
warily?
How?
Like, can I go like use the padlock and like put the number in?
It's a massive like circular. You have to like rotate these gargantuan heavy metal stone circles into place. You get the sense just from looking at it that you probably would have to like really exert yourself to make that happen.
Okay, I'm gonna message back to everyone and tell them that there's a vault door, looks super valuable, and it's huge, so we might not be able to do it stealthily. Like, are you willing to try?
Chad messages back, yo bro, come back, I got a plan.
Alright. Last time Chad had a plan, it did not go so well, but I trust him, bro.
Homie, I got you this time. You know what I always say? If the right door don't open up, you open up your own goddamn door.
Is that what you always say?
That's what Chad always says.
That's what Chad always.
Every session.
Open up your own. Chad saying, "Yo, bro, you open up your own doors in life."
Alright, so I will stealth back, given that Chad apparently has a plan.
All right, make another stealth check.
Well, you're gonna make another strength check, aren't you? Aren't you?
Yes.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that one!
So, Porkchop, as you attempt to jump over the river, you trip and tumble, splashing face first into the far edge of this river with a resounding, crashing splash. All of you hear this, as do all of the ghosts in this space. Porkchop, as you glance over, breathing heavily, you see, charging in your direction briefly, the wide, outstretched, and stooped form of a undead frost giant of some kind, a ogre, several of these humanoid forms.
Chad will come yelling out, and he's like, "I got you, bro."
I need you all to roll
and then
initiative.
Can I make like?
But
Could I quickly roll like I don't know, performance to try and get their attention?
Yes. I'll say before combat starts, you can yell out, like try and distract them somehow. What are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm gonna come out, you know, my great sword, you know, glowing and shit. I'm be like, "Come on, bros, test your strength here." And I'm gonna like point my sword at him.
And Galaxia's gonna be like, Chad, what are you doing?
I'll say, yeah, do a performance check.
That's a 12.
12. Yeah, no, they're focused on Porkchop, the first to draw their attention. You also see, in the midst of that, one of these, this glowing troll that seems to have joined the crowd, charging towards Porkchop. All right.
Okay.
All got a thing.
I guess I'd be like right here yelling that.
In hearing Porkchop fall, and do they make any noise?
They don't really seem to make much noise besides like a kind of wisp, like a whooshing noise as they rush.
Okay, I guess that wouldn't be appropriate. There's no like battle cry. Wouldn't,
Yeah.
like jump around the corner and fire off arrows.
You don't have much time. Okay, so Chad, what did you roll for initiative?
Oh.
Nice. So you get to jump around firing arrows in.
Oh, 16.
16. Galaxia?
Damn,
19.
that's pretty good.
19. Galaxia rolled higher than, well, let's see what this all got. Porkchop.
7.
7.
Appropriate,
That's all.
I'm
actually.
about to small go.
Thazal?
25.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. So, Thazal, you're first. You come around the corner, see this all happening, see the troll and Porkchop drenched, wet, sitting in the, like, you know, knee deep in the water over on the side of the room. What do you do?
Oh god. I'm going to take a few steps forward, maybe like over here, and I'm going to fire a thunderclap arrow,
Really combat.
like here-ish, maybe.
Okay. What's the size?
It's a 10-foot radius there. They have to make a con save, which I think ghosts would be horrible or auto-fail at, right?
Depends. So,
or infinite constitution.
Or infinite constitution. It's either or. There's no in between.
So you can
I'm
get
saying first. Yeah.
because
Go.
you can get the two big ones and one wraith.
Perfect.
Okay. So the frost giant con save is a 23.
Ghost frost giant, right?
Yes. Yes. The ogre giant, his save is 7, which is fail.
Yep.
And then the wraith rolls a 17.
Wow, I thought they'd be bad at con since they're dead.
Yeah, they literally have no constitution because they have no bodies.
They have inverse constitution, undeath
Yeah.
constitution.
Okay, well, whoever failed takes 2d8 thunder
Okay.
and are pushed back 5 feet and fall prone.
All right. So the ogre gets blasted back a bit and stumbles. They take 4 damage.
Ah!
So was that a magic arrow?
Yeah, that
Okay.
was my last thunderclap arrow.
And then did the ones that save take any damage or no? Do they half damage?
It doesn't say. It just says
I would
they...
say it's half damage. So
Okay, yeah.
2 damage to each of the other ones.
Woo!
Right.
Crushing it. All right. So is that your turn? You going anywhere else?
That... Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
I
Galaxia.
hope they have people's attention.
Okay, so we took a short rest after the banshees and shit, right?
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
really working turn undead today. Getting
Run in there. I got your back, Galaxia.
Yeah, I'm going to. Okay, I only moved 1, 2, 3. I could probably get more if I'm there. Maybe.
It's 20.
You can go two more spaces, I think.
I just don't want to get within 5 feet of one of them,
Why?
because then if I try to move later,
Oh.
well, actually they're probably gonna come up to me anyway. So I guess I should go to where I can get close to them. All right, I'm taking a gamble here, guys.
Galaxia's going full tank. Like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, I got your back, Galaxia. If this doesn't pan out.
Thanks, that's all.
Fire.
And so I'm going to clap my hands together with my trident, strike it into the ground, and turn undead.
What's the radius?
30 feet.
30 feet radius?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Oof. Okay, you get them all. So what's the save? Wisdom?
Wisdom, 19.
19. Okay, so...
Wait, why'd you put yourself like in between the two of them? At
Because
least,
I'm
like...
hoping I'll kill one of them.
14, 4, and 19 for the wraiths.
Okay, so only one wraith survives.
No.
Oh, what's their CR rating?
CR 5, so they
Mine
don't
is-
get destroyed.
Mine is 5. Didn't we determine that last time?
It's 4, isn't it? It maxes out at level 5 at, I think, 18? Look it up. Look it up.
Fine.
I'll keep rolling for the other ones. So 2 fails, 1 save. We have... Let's see this one. It's wisdom. Ooh. Not great. 17 for the giant.
Fail.
It's 18, is that right? Or 19?
19.
19. Jeez. The ogre rolls a 12, fail. And the troll rolls a
Yeah, you're right, 4.
3, fail. So everyone except for one wraith fails the saving throw.
So if they're above the CR rating, then it's just the normal turn undead, not destroy undead, and they are turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A turned creature must spend its turn trying to get as far away from you as possible, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also cannot take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action or to try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the
Sad.
creature can use dodge. So this is just for the rest of the party. If you're going to do damage to one of them, make sure you kill it.
All right,
Or we
so
focus one.
the ogre, you blast outward. The ogre just disintegrates into like bones and
Oh,
like
nice.
ash. He's destroyed. The rest of them are all now seemingly terrified of Galaxia, except for one wraith. But
Which
that's
wraith?
I'll say the one right next to
Do
her.
they take any damage?
No. Not if they don't.
You were like, it was like standing behind you when you slammed down the trident,
Sure.
so it kind of got shielded by the effect. Anyway, so, Chad.
Chad's gonna be like, yo, bro, Heronius, help me out here, dog, and summon a celestial spirit.
Oh shit, you're doing this now.
Yes. Yes.
And he's gonna do defender.
Okay, I got this. I got it ready for you.
Oh hell yeah! Just so you know, the tokens you give me, I can't see anything with them.
Can you
When I click on them,
move it?
I can move it. Yeah,
Good.
I can just click back and forth. It's all good. So yeah, so I do that. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to place the Mark of Brotherhood onto Little Bro, and so he has a glowing thing on him. And then I'm going to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get ready to do this.
That's like 3 right there.
Yeah, you could go a little further.
Oh, is that okay?
You go like one
no.
more in any direction.
Here, let's go. Let's go. So I was right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this is the one that wasn't affected, right?
Yeah. Or
Okay.
this one by
How far away
sorry.
can I summon this?
This one by Galaxio is the one that wasn't affected.
Gotcha. And I'm gonna summon my dude right there.
Gotcha.
'Cause it has a 90-foot casting range. So
Sure.
I'm giving him. I'm gonna give him some
My dude.
Okay.
advantage.
So as you you charge out there, summoning your friend and helping out Little Bro, you all see as a glowing, like bright, just jacked, like imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger, but like without really a face, just kind of a glowing like aura emanating from where the face would be. Just like steps out of like a rift in nothingness and stands there, flexes for a second, and then draws like a shield and a scimitar out of nowhere. And then gets into a battle stance.
I want him on my side.
Yeah. I think he is worked up.
So is that your whole turn, Chad?
Well, I have Little Bro as well.
Yeah. And then
I get to attack with him. So a 19 and a 13 to hit.
with the Celestial Spirit.
Oh wait, no, that's that. Wait, that's 1 because he has advantage.
Yeah.
So 19 to hit.
With the spirit, right?
Yeah, this is the spirit. So 16 plus 8, 24. So 19 and 24 to hit.
Yep. Both hit.
Alright, so that is, and I'm going to choose for the Radiant Mace's special ability. I'll do Galaxia for the first attack and me for the second, so we get 10 hit points. So that's 1, D10.
So many dice to roll. All the minions.
Celestial spirit.
5.
Chad, the minion master.
So, you get 13 temp hit points,
Thanks, bro.
and I get 15 temporary hit points, and it takes that much damage in Radiant.
Both 13 and 15.
Yeah, it takes both of those.
28.
Nice.
28 radiant damage to this thing.
And then I'm gonna move Little Bro, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he'll just chill there for a sec.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Sounds good. The frost giant zombie stumbles and like kicks the sand up as it rapidly tries to spin around and starts sprinting for the far corner of the room, where it will dive into the corner facing the column and stick its head in the sand. The troll is going to charge down this way and do the same thing.
Perfect, Galaxia.
Same
Spread
thing
them
with
out.
these ones. They're just gonna start running away. This one's gonna run away. It was distracted by Poor Chop, and now it's just like, I must flee. And then, let's see. So the one
I
that's
think
left...
This one down here could get farther away.
That's true. We'll put him over there.
There you go.
Wait,
Um,
how long does it last?
Until you take damage, or
For a minute, up to a minute.
Do I get an opportunity attack as the troll? No, I don't want to take it. Never mind, because I don't want to do
Yeah.
damage unless I can kill it.
You could, but you don't have to.
Do they get to make their saves again, or is that just like it for the minute?
It stops
It
happening.
lasts for a minute or until they take damage.
Okay.
Let's see.
What
Okay,
fucking you do
so-
this raid?
I'm just gonna roll for the Wraith because it's got 3 enemies around it that are all trying to kill it. Okay. So it's gonna attack Chad. Chad, it swings its sword at your face. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
You take
A 6.
28 necrotic damage. Make a con save.
Oh, buddy. I should have made us breakfast or something.
All right. So.
I'd like to, like, going forward, any chance that I have to make everybody breakfast, I would like to take it.
Nope, you gotta
Oh
say
my
it.
god. Nat
7.
1?
Oh, that fails. Yeah, so your maximum hit point number is reduced by 28. And
Jeez.
Is that? Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
you-
that's fine.
yeah, so you lose 28 and it's well so like whatever your maximum is, it's down lowered by 28 and it's permanent for now.
Remember, I have that ability that gets rid of that.
Which one is that? The cleansing touch?
No, you're not cleansing touch. Like whenever I take a short rest, I can override it. It's just like a paladin ability.
Sure, why not?
Okay, yeah, why not? We're
Anyway.
I do need to make another con save though for concentration.
Yes. It's got to be greater than 14. That checks out. So Porkchop, you're up. You see Galaxia like scare away all the ghosts. They're running and trying to hide. What are you doing?
I'm gonna run up to the one that's already surrounded and try to stab it.
Ah!
Rah!
The best. What? Where are
Oh.
you going?
Wait, no, what?
You
I think-
overshot that one a little bit, Porkchop.
I think-
Thinking a little too fast.
You gotta go way too fast.
I think
Just
maybe-
runs right through it.
Runs there and back.
Oops.
Yeah, runs like around the room and back.
Because I can do that.
Takes the scenic route.
Does a 17 hit him?
Yes.
You have advantage, just so you know.
Oh, that's true. He takes 44 damage.
What kind of damage is that?
It is, I believe, or whatever my dagger is. So,
Piercing.
Piercing.
Piercing or slashing?
yeah, but it's magic.
Oh, it says range. Piercing.
Yep.
Piercing, magic.
Magic something.
Magically penetrate.
All right. Yeah. With that, you just like hack and slash through this thing, and it eventually disintegrates into wispy smoke, falling to the ground, gone.
Porkchop like. Ah!
And I will use my bonus action to go invisible again.
All right. Back to invisible Porkchop.
Shows up,
Well.
destroys the thing, disappears.
Thanks, Galaxia, for ruining my entire action economy.
Sorry. You know I have turn undead.
Thazal, you're up, but I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick.
Okay. It's all in the rolls.
Yeah, it is.
You just rolled that.
I did.
Yeah, Nick, you just rolled that.
Roll better next time.
So, do we want to get the one in the corner, or like which one are we messing up
Yeah,
next?
the one in the corner I'm about to bully.
Descend on
So-
the one in the corner.
Yeah, so let's see. Thazal,
Why
Galaxia,
you
and
holding-
Chad have all of our turns in succession. So if we just target one at a time, then we can do enough damage to kill it.
So that one in the corner, I'm about to hit with like 6 attacks.
Yes.
Alright, I can get so my celestial can fly 40 feet, so I can just have it fly over there. I'll hit it, and then we'll call it a day.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna like,
Jumble them.
I won't be able to like get next to it, but like I can get, you know, a couple more feet. So there's room for 2 people on either side of it. We can't get advantage, but we can like trap it where it is.
I mean, if you don't get advantage for cornering something, like
Something cornered fights more viciously, so I don't know.
But like it's also doesn't have anywhere to dodge too, so like you have advantage on your strength, right?
I'm not sure. I think the flanking rules changed from 3rd to.
Yeah.
And the thing I was gonna say before was in like 1st edition, like anything that was a con or wisdom, I'm pretty sure, was an auto succeed for undead, and they're immune to critical hits
No fuck.
What?
and sneak attack.
Hmm.
Yeah, in 1st edition, they're like undead. You can't sneak attack them. You can't do anything. It's
They're just like
screw you.
broken.
Yeah.
I would think that
Well,
like
there's a lot of things that like
yeah.
that you just can't do. It just like does not work.
I
Did
feel
you
like
read the point text, sir?
at least with clerics, undead in 5e are like way easier than they're supposed to be.
Yeah, because we have a
Clerics are
cleric
just
and a paladin. If we had like any other combination, it would actually be scary.
Yeah, I feel like every time we come up against undead, I'm like, sweet, I'll just sit back
Just
and relax.
refresh.
And
Yeah.
relax, will just take care of it.
We
So,
just, like 2 fingers.
this is all.
So this in the top right corner, I'm gonna like move there, and I'm gonna hit it with 3 arrows. This one. So
Yeah.
all of them,
They all hit.
47 damage.
You blast it 3 times, it staggers back a few times, but still stands, turns and
All right.
gapes in your direction with a horrible... Wow.
Action surge. Do it again.
Alright.
Ooh,
That-
that one.
That one fails, but the 2 hit, so 24 extra damage. 12, yeah, it takes both those remaining hits, 12, to destroy it, but with that, you blast it off the face of the basement, and it's gone.
Basement has no more
The
face.
face of the basement. All right, guys, you're up.
It's
Oh,
all
I
just
can't-
like...
I can't reach any of them now.
Just like
So, it's like blasted to the corner, and you just keep peppering it with arrows until it just falls apart.
Oh no, no,
So do we?
All right,
How long?
guys.
Did,
You gotta zoom in and out.
how long are they running for?
no.
A minute.
another 9 rounds.
Another few turns.
Go
yeah.
down, there you go.
Oh yeah. So what are we getting next? Are we doing the troll next?
Yeah, let's do the troll next.
Bully the
All
troll.
Troll in the dungeon. It's my turn.
I told you I was gonna bully the range.
I just so you
Okay.
know, I can't hit it with Chad this turn.
That's okay.
What are you doing, Galaxia? They're very scared of you.
I know. Cause,
Yeah, if
Uh,
Galaxia moves, they're gonna like readjust the course or something.
oh, that's true. I'm just gonna fuck with them. I'm just gonna like,
Chase them.
no, I'm gonna try to. That's probably a second move. I wasn't keeping track. I want them to go towards my companions.
Gotcha. So just redirect them.
So
they
can
can't-
I use my action and my movement to move?
Dash, you can dash, yeah. So double movement if you dash.
They can't move.
Great. Okay, so Galaxia is just like holding her trident and is like, yeah, you scared of me, bitches, and just like runs out.
I wanna try to hold you.
She's gonna stand on the bridge here, and that's her turn. And hopefully, like the troll will move that way, and like I don't know.
Okay, so you go just
Wait,
kind of trying to like border collie them and shepherd them towards their friends. Chad,
Just like screaming.
Cody, did you get that reference? The like.
Yeah, from the
The Wookiees.
Star Wars. Yeah.
the Wookiees and the two
Oh, I was
Destiny
thinking the
Raiders.
Sand People.
Yeah.
I was thinking the Sand People. Yeah.
We're such fucking.
I guess-
nerds, I swear.
I guess I'll just like Chad will I guess prep this round. I will cast Chad will cast Aura of Life.
You're just like going all in. I like it.
So like you guys take half the necrotic damage if you're within 30 feet of me, and your maximum hit points cannot
Sweet.
be reduced.
God, you guys are destroying this encounter. Okay. That's
One,
fine.
two, three.
It's like not even a challenge. We're just like.
I mean, like it's a pretty scary 3 wraiths, a troll,
Oh.
a ghost.
This
Maybe-
should be.
Can I have my throwing axe real quick? I want to dance it around a little bit.
Oh,
I
sure,
need
why
more
not?
Tokens.
Oh sure. Casual.
When you gotta control 4 tokens simultaneously. Sorry.
The paladin, bro.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck, Chad?
Okay,
You have an
so
entire party just to yourself.
what's the
I'll-
size of the aura that's like healing people?
30 feet. So it only
Radius or diameter?
it has a 30-foot radius.
So good. Okay. So you do that. You charge over there, and you pull out the dancing axe, which happily joins the fray. for Chad's army.
And I'm
Goddamn.
gonna have it dance over there. We're gonna corner this guy.
Oh man.
I'm gonna crack my knuckles and get. Oh, I'm actually one other thing. I'm gonna have the Spirit Celestial cast Healing Touch on me.
Can you change all my spell
Okay.
skills? I don't think we're supposed to scroll up anymore.
So, oh, that's not good. 9. So I'll just regain 9 hit points.
Sure.
Oh no, what did I do? I did something incorrect. Oh, max. Oops. What was my HP at? It was 108, I think. Shoot. Oh, I max HP instead of max HP modifier, so I changed my max HP to.
No worries.
Oh. I'll figure it out. Negative.
Is there anything else you're doing in your turn, or do you just want to figure it out on your own?
I'll figure this out, and then yeah, I'm just going to do that. Little bro's gonna get ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit there with my big sword and just menace.
Okay, just scare the hell out of this poor spirit troll. Okay, the frost giant zombie just keeps trying to escape. It runs to the far end. You see it like scraping at the wall, trying to like dig its way out, but it can't. Spirit troll just shrinks into the corner, trying to like get as small as possible. Both the one remaining wraith will join the giant in the corner, and that's their turns. Pork chop.
Alright, we need to bully the wraith next.
Do we get advantage for backing into a corner?
I would say if you're doing a melee attack and it can't move, yeah, you'd get advantage on the attacks.
I'll dash over there.
Pork chop's just like,
I have 45.
So me and my gang, when we gang up on someone, just beat
You can
them up.
corner him.
Okay. And if a 24 hits, you will take 30 damage.
Yes, that is successful, and you get your nonsense about not being able to regenerate, right?
Yes, I get my nonsense about not being able to regenerate.
Sad. Yep, no, the troll cannot regenerate because you've negated that ability.
Ha!
Okay, is that your turn?
We are just like kicking ass.
We just all have correct
I
abilities.
assume you heal or go invisible again at the end of your turn,
Yes.
as always.
Yeah. All I do is kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
That's all.
So we hit the wraith yet? Have we done damage to it? Or sorry, the troll in the corner?
Yeah, we got
No,
Pork
we're
chop just stabbed
menacing
it.
the troll right now. Yeah, go ahead and light it up. We're about to light it up, so.
I just lit it up, so you're good.
So I can get to there, I think.
Yep,
And we're gonna hit it with 3 arrows.
do it.
Alright.
Oh, wait a second. I do not cast Aura of Life. I'm stupid. I take that back. I
You're
didn't
not
realize there were
stupid.
2 concentration spells,
You are smart,
so
but that's fine.
I will not do that.
Okay,
I
no Aura
forget
of life.
because I never actually cast spells. I only smite people.
Right. Options.
Alright,
I mean, it doesn't actually do much because we're not taking any damage.
Right.
But...
You killed the wraiths, pretty much. So that's all. What are you doing?
I hit it with those 3 arrows.
Yeah.
I both hit, and it takes 42 damage.
You blast it with all 3 arrows, and it keeps like yowling this horrible, unearthly screech, and is like cowering in the corner as you guys just stand over it menacingly, stabbing and shooting it.
It's
don't
taking
get mad.
damage, so it's not scared anymore.
Yeah, I can technically attack now.
Yes.
And yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Go Hexia.
Okay, so you guys are handling the troll there, but I believe it has a turn before any of us do. But all we have left is the frost giant, right?
No, there's one more.
There's a wraith and a
where's the
frost
other
giant.
wraith?
He's hiding back
Oh,
here in the
he's
far
hiding.
corner.
Okay. Well, I'll do one at a time.
Corralling them.
Focus on the troll, yeah. We want to hit one at a time.
I think that's all I can move. 5, 6. I can move 6. I will hit it with the old trident.
Go for it.
Give it a
Stabby
little
stab.
Stabby stab.
Good old stab stab.
So that is. Oh, wait, do I have one of these? Is one of these mine now? Is this mine?
Yep.
Yes.
So you stab it for 21 and deal 9 damage. Well done, Galaxia.
And then I will shocking grasp
Yeah.
that motherfucker.
If you use a charge from your trident, you can do that.
Yes, I will.
It's a
I
ranged
will
attack,
indeed.
right?
I think I've used one of these.
Definitely use several.
Did I use? I
Sad.
only used one.
You've done shocking grasp at least twice so far in this dungeon.
Actually bullying him.
I will use another one. And
And then it's ranged attack.
no, it's a touch.
I know, you gotta smack it.
But-
Make an attack.
But I did.
No, I just said that.
I did, but
19 hits.
Excellent.
we'll see. Yeah,
The damage on that one is
the
48.
trolls.
Oh, yeah, basically.
Us with the trolls.
That's 20 damage.
With that, you blast this thing, and it just shatters into like ghostly shards, and then dissipates. Sadly, Chad did not get
Bruh.
his 4-turn whale. Oh well.
I've been sitting here. I waited my turn to beat.
They ganked it. They took it from you, Chad. Okay, Chad, it's your turn.
They did.
There's the giant over on the other side.
We've got like 8 people, 8 things in our party right now. This is
That is
ridiculous.
awesome, though.
Why?
Chad has half the party's
Sick.
amount of tokens.
I'm just gonna use my action to move again.
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
I like kill something and Chad can't get to it anymore. And I kill something else and I can't.
Chad's like just
Or
continually-
Galaxia kills something and I can shoot. Chad can't get to it anymore.
Chad's just perpetually running. Sad.
Yeah, he's just like, huh, damn it, huh, damn it.
So there's a wraith and a frost giant down here.
I'm guessing the frost giant has more hit points.
Yeah, definitely.
Can little bro use his action to move again?
Okay, yeah, you can dash too.
Yeah, we should bully the raid first.
Only the wraith first.
The wraith?
Yeah.
Is that I have to move this token to see. That's in the corner, bro. I can't get there. Bro. You guys kill the wraith. You guys do this every time. I'm gonna get
One shot the wraith again. Come on, that was good rolls. I can't do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna move around because I have like
Get
a
one
lot of
for
movement.
wraith.
You until again. You have rolled in
Alright,
that one.
I'm gonna crack my knuckles and we're gonna cast.
Hit it with my sword.
Is there anything I can do? I already have.
You used your action.
Oh yeah. I
Bonus
can't
action
do
to
it.
move your.
Yeah, you need a ring of
Bonus?
step.
Oh yeah, bro. I just need that. No, I think that's everything.
All right. Frost giant's gonna stay there. Wraith is gonna try and run this way.
But that's going towards
Perfect.
me.
Oh,
Now
It has to get as far away
that's
from me
fair.
as
I
possible.
guess that's minimizing. It stays there. Stays stuck in the corner because like Euclidean systems. Damn it. And then pork chop.
Stab the frost giant with advantage. Stab it. Stab it,
Stabby,
stab
stab,
it.
stab.
29. Wait, that wasn't that 20. Was that that 20? No, it was a 17.
Yeah.
I lied to you.
no.
Oh god,
Wait.
I don't want to see a nat 20 with pork chop. That's 20d6. 20d6 if you crit with that on sneak attack.
Do
Damn
it.
it.
Do it. You know what's happening now.
I will give him 45 damage and take 2 steps back.
All right, 45.
Invisible.
Yeah, you go invisible.
Classic stab and run.
Ugh.
Stab and scram.
Poor Nick just can't do anything. We're just
We're
fucking him up.
bullying DM right now.
It's true.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
That's
Thazal.
the guy floor snake.
Thazal,
What was
you're all the way back there. Thazal, you gotta help out somehow.
All right. Let's see. Oh, I can make it to there. Ah. This was it there or here?
Yeah.
All right.
Easy peasy.
I can shoot that far.
For sure.
Three attack. All right. 2 crits. Nice. I imagine
45.
that'll hit.
Yep.
45 damage.
45.
Wow.
It's just again roaring as it's being like kind of phasing it out of existence up against the wall. Chad or Galaxia first. Ugh. You're first.
Okay.
Unless you want to do something else.
And how bad does it look?
It's starting to look a little rough, but it's got a lot of health.
Okay. Okay.
As far as I know.
You should make a hotkey for the rifle with D12s.
Yeah. No, there was one before.
Yeah. Actually, I think I can probably go back and copy paste that.
I mean, so really quick, if you go to the Compendium Packs tab, it's saved in the compendium I made. Do you see that?
Where?
So on the top right, there's like the music tab. Go to the Compendium tab,
Yep.
and then scroll down, and under Macro, there should be a thing called Player Macros.
Yep.
And you click on it, and then there's all of the player macros that I've made for you guys. One of them should be Thazal's.
No.
Oh, I took it out.
There's
Oh, well.
Abo, Sworn Enemy, and Advantage Sworn Enemy.
Yeah, I still... Okay. Oh, well.
I can make another one.
So you're trying to use the gun for some reason?
Yeah, just because it's better technically.
Is it?
Well, it's D12s, right?
Right. I guess if it's on a just straight damage normally without like oath bow engaged or whatnot.
Yeah.
Yes.
If it's not Sworn Enemy, the rifle is technically better.
Gotcha.
Yep. Anywho,
All right.
who's next?
Alexia.
Okay, so the giant's tall, right? It's like
Oh yeah, it's
25
barely
feet.
it's brushing the ceiling.
Okay, great. So I'm going to cast Shatter, and I'm going to cast it on its head.
Okay.
Where's the vault? Hold on, don't do that.
You're all
That might
standing
cause
right next to the
payment.
door. That's fine.
It's only a 10-foot radius, so it'll just go around its
Yeah,
head.
it's not very wide.
Because it's pretty big. The giant is.
Okay.
So it needs to make a con saving throw.
It's like its best saving throw. Ironically. 7.
That fails, so it takes 3d8.
Oof.
Oops, that's the
That's its best saving throw. Gets a 7.
I rolled a 2.
not toll roll. 3d8.
20.
It's going to take a 20.
You see the helmet, like the ghostly helmet, like explode off its head, but then just
Oh wait,
disappears.
I'm sorry. I cast that at 5th level because I was out of lower level spell slot, so I need to roll an extra 2d8.
Okay, sure. An extra 10 damage.
So 30 total.
Yeah, you destroyed its ghostly helmet, but it's still alive. Undead. Chad.
Yeah. So Chad is gonna have his ghostly axe come up over there, and we're gonna smack the crap out of this thing. I'm gonna go with the thing first. Do I get advantage on these or no?
Yeah, because you've cornered it. It's like equivalent to flanking, or it's a crit.
Nat 20
Oh god.
on my and
Oh god.
target. So that is gonna be a smite.
What level?
That's all of it.
We'll do 3rd. I guess. No, wait. No, I'll use my reaction to make it a smite. 'Cause
Yeah.
I didn't call it as one.
Yeah.
We'll do 3rd level smite. 3rd.
Okay, we'll
Uh,
do the double formula instead of dice rolling because it's
yeah,
easier.
and I get to roll another d8.
You didn't know.
Wait, so slash roll. So I need additional 2d10 because it's undead, and then because I have savage, another 1d8.
Right.
So
But then double that as well. So that's 40 plus 24. So 40 doubled plus 12 is 52. Doubled is 104 plus 9, which is 113. That's a new record for Chad with one hit.
and that's not even my max level smite.
No.
Right.
So that was 113 radiant damage with one hit. It's utterly destroyed with that crit. Yeah, it's gone.
Alright,
Chad's gonna move, and he's gonna hit that one now.
Okay. It is
Can
also.
I do that? Can I split up my attacks?
Yeah.
Has anyone taken any damage?
No. No, Chad did.
Second.
Chad got necrotically smacked once,
Okay.
but like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, right.
One.
Pork chop like trips and like of all people to like trip and make a scene, pork chop
Wait a second.
trips and makes a scene.
I guess
Just coming in
the
just
best thing to do here would be actually to wait. Because then it would be feared during everyone's turn. Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
So I'll just prepare. So this dude's gonna come right there. I'll have
Just
my
block
axe
him
right
in.
above it. Yeah, I'm
Sure.
gonna have my axe
Poor
right
Wraith
above
is just
it.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Like,
And I'm gonna. Can I roll like I don't know, maybe like a intimidate and just be like. crack
Yeah,
it
why
open?
not? I mean, it's already terrified. It's already frightened of Galaxia. Just go ahead and roll an intimidation.
Galaxia is
because...
still just screaming. But
Yeah, Galaxia's just screaming bloody murder.
yell. It's on a
22.
power trip.
22.
Yeah, it's just cowering in the corner like, I didn't mean it! Okay. Frost Giant's gone. It's going to stay terrified because no one's hit it. Pork chop.
I'm gonna stab the Wraith.
Okay. Actually, I don't think you can even get in there. Chad's completely blocked it in.
Could you hop up on how tall is the pillar?
It goes to the ceiling.
Side. I'm like, let me in.
If you make an acrobatics check, you could like run up the wall a bit and stab it from above.
Oh
There
my
you go.
god.
My axe is already occupying that space.
It's true. Although she could swing past the axe.
She's very small and sneaky.
Acrobatics check of 28.
Yeah, easy. So Pork Chop just like runs over to the wall by the edge of the river, runs up along the wall like ninja style along the edge, and swipes down at it as she goes.
Get the 20 for a hit.
Yeah,
And the 30. Yeah.
38 damage to that thing. It staggers and howls in anger. That's all.
okay, time for me to finish it off. Thanks, pork chop.
Yeah.
Can I get to there? Fine, probably.
Poor Chad. Yeah.
Uh,
There's no way you can't even see it from here. There's like 4 creatures in the way. No clear shots allowed.
Is it an act to use my cape
I think so. Is it action or bonus action?
or bonus action? I don't know. It's one of the tell the wind. Oh, it's an action. So do I have a clear shot or not?
No, you do not. Unless you were to like Misty Step directly above it or like climb the wall or something, you wouldn't be able to see it at all. You just see a cluster of people and like divine creatures and little bro. It's such a crazy mix.
Alright, Dazal's gonna walk over to the oh wait. So where was I? I was like here or something?
Mm-hmm.
Dazal's gonna be like, they've got it, and he's gonna come over here and look at the chest.
Okay, make an investigation check for me.
Wow.
And that's not a chest, that's a torture rack.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
God.
Well, he's gonna investigate for loot, and he got a 17.
He finds a rusty but like relatively good condition torture rack. Good
Yeah.
for you see like there's a rawhide whip next to it. Good for
A torture
fun,
dungeon.
Fun times in the dungeon.
That we could flood because there's already water down here.
It's true.
Ooh. Good deal.
All right.
Waterboard. You can
Galaxia.
torture people on the torture.
So-
rack. It's like Pork Chop's dream.
I'm actually gonna do the same thing as the Zal because I think that Chad's got this. I can't get over there in time anyways, so I'm just gonna like brush off my armor and just like, you know, clean off the dust on my trident.
All right. You just take a moment to like relax and start cleaning up from the little scuffle and the yelling. You had your throat is a little hoarse from all the screaming.
Wow, there's like stuff going on over there.
Yeah, I have confidence
Chad.
in Chad.
Taking 4 turns.
Oh, almost. So that is a. I'm assuming both of those are hits. I rolled.
Its
a
AC is
17 and
13, so
Yeah, those are both hits. I'm gonna be smiting it a little bit here.
A little bit.
just a little bit of smite.
Just a little bit of fourth level smite.
Oh jeez. It's gone.
And that's also
That's it. It's dead.
D10.
You destroyed it.
Don't roll more dead. Dead. Stop!
I get both of these smacks before it hits the ground.
Stop!
Okay.
Can't you see? He's already dead.
So
Hold
sorry.
guys, shit.
So you swing your sword and you chop it in half, and then as it's like, you just bring it down and bisect it again into quarters, and the whole thing just disappears, blasted away by your burning holy sunlight.
That's how we do it here. I'm gonna recall the axe, put it away, and give little bro a fist bump. A fist bump both little bro and celestial bro.
Yeah, Celestial Bro is silent, but just like, It goes back to standing there at the ready.
Yeah.
How long does that last?
I'm like
It's like,
an hour.
Oh God.
so you just take it with us. Guys, that was really great. I feel like we were really in sync here. We had really great teamwork. I set the stage, and then everyone would just like, I don't know, we just flowed really well. We're like, all right, we're gonna target one at a time. Kill it. Don't let it get any hits in. And then
I've never been so brutalized as a DM before.
it was really perfect also because of the initiative rolls. Like, it was Thazal, me, and
Yeah.
Chad at the top, and then Porkchop at the bottom, so it was four of us. It was all four of us in a row.
Yeah, that was nice.
So, that was really good,
Yo,
you guys. Good
and-
job.
We're actually kind of outfitted for killing undead.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our strong suit.
We have a cleric and a paladin, so
And-
like undead.
Undead trolls now, especially since Porkchop can stop them from regenerating any health.
That too.
Perfect storm.
So, we're OP now. Don't worry though, it was fun and team
Against
building.
undead, we are OP.
No, I enjoyed it. I designed an undead counter to be, potentially deadly, but it's fine. Like if it just
Deadly.
nothing-
Well, it was deadly, just
to
not for
them.
us.
It's
Yeah.
so funny because like those are such a line because if that didn't work, that would have been a really tough encounter.
It would have been.
Right.
It would have just been smack.
Well,
But
Yeah.
it ended up being a walk in the park.
I think, yeah.
They
'Cause
were
of
all
one-
running, we could one shot them.
One free use of turn undead, and they
Well,
all failed.
And again, the roll of the dice, right? Because
I rolled
all
so
of them
bad.
except one failed. So,
But the save DC is 19, so like
I know, because Galaxia is just like a badass.
So Chad's real quick gonna walk up to the vault door with little bro. He's like, bro, I'm feeling pumped. You ready to do this, little bro?
little bro is like,
And can I use little bro's a lever arm to pop this vault door open? With
Yeah.
this
Chad,
massive-
hold on. We have the code. Let's not break things. Calm down. I'm gonna try to talk him down. It's okay, Chad. We got this.
Persuasion
Is
check.
that a raw strength check?
yeah, straight up strength check.
Chad's too pumped, he can't hear you.
If I see Chad going for it, I'm gonna help him.
32.
32. With little bro as a weird kind of spear wedge thing, you just slam it in the side and just leverage little bro. After you push really hard for a couple seconds, little bro says, "Oh hey, bro, can you not push that hard? I don't think I'm." That kind of hurts. You're breaking some bones there.
Oh, bro.
Oh, so he can
Here,
be a
let's try this
battering
little
ram?
bit
No.
different.
We
Let's
stop.
try battering ram. Yeah, I do stop.
You stop, and little bro says, "Ooh, thanks, bro." No, that did not budge an inch.
I want to
Unlock it.
Yeah, I want to go up and try the number thing that we talked about.
What
So
number are you trying?
365. Well, okay, hold on. Actually, how high does the number concentric circle go?
0 through 9.
Oh, got it. Okay. I didn't quite. Yeah, I didn't quite understand. So 3658014.
Yeah. So you put that out from the outside going in, the 4 being the last one before the crank. After you line them all up with a little notch at the top, you twist, and it doesn't budge.
Oh, no. Hey, Galaxia, do you
Yo,
know
bro.
where?
Let me
Grab
try and
that
twist
one.
this.
What if you just break it, then we won't be able to get in.
Yeah, Chad, don't. You can actually do
No.
more good here, Chad. Leave it to the big brains.
I'll let the big brains do this one.
Ooh. Oh, I have an
Thanks,
idea.
Bobby.
I have an idea. So Galaxia, in order to try to find this island, had to find books about it and read about the island and read about the area.
Yeah.
Can she use her keen mind feat to see if she remembers anything about the year it was founded?
So the Kingdom of Graz, which is the southern edge of Camoine, is totally not this area.
Oh.
However, being from Uthorum, you would have learned about
And
that
having
history.
a top tier education?
I'll say make a history check with advantage because this is before you took the Keen Mind feat when you were younger.
Yeah, okay.
But it's you gotta really think about it.
With advantage?
Yeah, just because of the Keen Mind feat for
Okay.
recalling a random historical fact.
Okay. 2d20. 2d20. Where do I put the keep highest in the syntax? Where does it go?
KH connected to the 20. Yep, KH. Plus whatever your modifier is.
4 for history. So 18.
18. Yes. With that, you remember that the Kingdom of Graz was founded in the year 468, I think.
Ooh,
That's what Galaxy
three
said.
numbers.
She's like, I think I learned this. It's 460 something. 68?
You would remember as well that, like, that phrase kind of aligns. Like, the grinding gates are like a famous installment. They're like these massive, gargantuan stone gates that are like opened and closed as sort of sluice gates to be a lock up the river that goes to the Kingdom of Graz. So, checks out.
Okay. So I suggest that.
468 8014.
You move the big clock dials into place, and you make sure it's lined up, and you heave. Make a strength check.
Can I have Chad do it?
Can I help her?
Yeah. If it looks like Porkchop is struggling, I just want to see what her strength check is.
Lol. Okay.
Bad.
It's bad. 15.
You're fine. You see Porkchop start to struggle, and you move forward, Chad, and there's all the help. But then clunk and twist, and the entire thing swivels open as this massive plate metal door.
Guys, we did it!
Massive
I'm gonna go
oiled.
up and I'll give Pork Chop a bro fist. Like, good job, bro. I saw those sick gains you were working on there.
All right,
Well,
Pop
You know
that
what?
door open.
Chad, you step forward.
Yeah, sure.
let's take a look inside.
We're going in. Guys, we're going in. Oh, God.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, treasure.
Chad charges real quick.
So as soon as you step inside, you see piles of gold, chests, and like precious books line the walls, statues in the corners,
fuck.
and then sitting in the back corner of the room, a horrific undead monstrosity with like sharp teeth and like this glazed over eye. It's sitting motionless, but as soon as the door opens up, it like perks up and floats up into the air. I need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
Chad will give you advantage because you were like, I'm going in.
The rest of us are just swearing. Chad's like, I'm going in. Ooh.
Yep.
No hesitation.
We haven't seen a beholder since
my-
our.
Double nat 20.
Oh
Double
my
nat
God.
20.
What?
Double. Okay,
He
no,
double
no, no.
crits.
Chat, you got a turn. Use it. Use it right now.
I got it too. Right now.
Wait,
Alright,
Surprise round.
get the hell out of it.
Chad gets he has so much just gusto. Him running and I'm smacking this thing. Is it just me for the surprise round, or do me and all my cronies?
Just you for this.
Chad's
Alright,
got
I'm gonna use bonus action. I'm gonna fling my axe around to the other side.
Sure.
By smacking him a little bit.
Oh, fuck.
It's a fucking undead beholder.
That's
20.
scary.
That's terrifying.
Alright,
20.
Black, we're gonna turn undead real quick.
I have one more. I get 2 every short
You
rest.
did.
Do it.
Okay.
25 and 30, do those both hit? I'll
Yes.
be smiting on one.
Just don't
Third
stand and
level.
it's anti-magic. I'm gonna move.
Or 4th level. I forgot I have more of those spells.
Double
So
that.
4th level.
Oh,
Uh,
double ring.
let's see.
That one.
Yeah, you would have seen
What
that.
was
You
that?
would have done this, Chat. So like, as soon as you were charging up, you pull your sword up, and your sword just like disappears. But you remember your encounter with the beholder beneath the lake. So you dive to the side out of its direct line of sight, and it comes back.
Oh.
So you're good.
Awesome.
You're good. But like you had a moment of panic there as you're
I'll-
charging in.
Okay, I can move a little bit too. Here, I'll move behind it like that. I'm gonna be smiting it at 4th level, so we'll do. Oh no, 1 Chad smack. Is it undead?
Yes, it is undead.
So we'll take an additional 8 damage there.
I love Nick's face when we opened the door and he was just smiling.
You're so happy.
We were like, oh yay, we fought the boss. We get the gold now. And he's like, mm-mm. No, you didn't.
Alright, so that is altogether 61 damage.
Yeah. You.
Oh wait, not 60. Slash roll.
I added it up.
10 because I was
Additional 2d10.
plus an additional 7. Yeah.
Fuck. Chad charges in there, and as the thing's like like rising up, the tentacles flailing, glaring at Galaxy and Thazal. You just dive to the side, bring up your giant greatsword, carve off 3 of its tentacles, bring it down with a giant leap, and hack this thing to bits. You all don't even have like time to react. You're too shocked by the appearance of this horrible monstrosity as Chad just hacks it to pieces with his flaming radiant greatsword. It's gone.
It wasn't dead, but he just fucking demolished it. He just.
No hesitation from Chad.
Chad is on point.
Not
2
at all.
nat 20s.
Two
and
nat
just, like,
20s
destroying
and
a
then-
beholder.
Destroyed.
Casual.
Applause for Chad right now. Can we just?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
I
god.
recall I'm like, it's all good, bros. Let's go. Let's get the treasure.
Galaxy is like impressed and slightly terrified.
He's just like jaw on the floor, like,
What?
did I just see that right? Like, am I charmed again? Oh fuck, I'm charmed again, aren't I?
You know what's funny? I didn't even get the extra like damage for being. I realized for like the smite, I should be doing extra damage on top of it for like the damage. It's only another D8.
Right, but still.
You just
Wait,
decimated
how
it.
many did I have?
It had like 80 hit
What?
points. It's
It
a
just-
And then I hadn't used my bonus action yet for my axe even.
yeah.
Oh my
Smacked
god.
with that.
So this was
I
an
had damage in reserve.
this was a zombie beholder, not a lich beholder, which are way worse.
Maybe you should have thrown one of those at us.
Well, it wouldn't have made sense thematically, but yeah.
Holy shit.
It's long been dead in here, so yeah,
Yeah.
zombie. Yeah, half health, right?
Pork chop
Vaguely,
walks
yeah.
in the room and just like goes slack jawed. There's so much treasure.
Yeah, no, if you got Dragon Brain on still, which I don't think you do, but if you do, immediately it just wah, like you're blinded by the radiance of all this gold.
Pork chop's eyes. It's like in the cartoons when their eyes turn into little dollar
I'm gonna go
signs.
up to pork chop. I'm gonna be like, bro, thanks for getting the door. I got the beholder, and give you a bro fist.
I got you.
You do the big brain stuff. I do the big brawn stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there we go.
Big brain, big brawn.
Galaxy's
It's
like, I
big
did the
brawn
big
time.
things.
Um,
I guess I
Alright,
did the braids.
well-
loot, loot, loot,
Zazal's gonna walk over to
Loot,
the chest and like poke them with his scimitar.
loot, loot, loot.
Yeah, you poke each of the chests in turn. It seems safe. They're not
I'll,
trying to eat
I
you.
guess I'll just use divine sense real quick.
You get the faintest trace of death from that thing you just destroyed, but like, other than that, nothing. It seems like this.
It seems extra dead now.
This, yeah, very much so. The space is safe.
So dead.
Alright. I'm just gonna have Celestial
I guess
Bro
let's-
I
watch
don't
out.
even bother.
Investigate in our initiative order, probably.
Now you're trying to get greedy, huh?
No, I
Oops.
rolled a 12.
Uh,
I'm gonna come in.
No,
I think
I'll help out whoever's looking. Chad's
What?
investigation
Yeah,
is good.
who's looking?
everyone's looking.
Everybody's looking,
Yeah.
but who gets
Yeah.
to go first?
Everyone roll, and that
I'll look at
determines
the
who goes
statues
first.
and art and stuff over here.
Just a D20.
Yeah, straight. We'll just do an investigation check.
Oh, investigation check?
Yeah.
I
That
have
changes
a 2.
everything. 28.
27. Damn it!
All right. And then Chad rolled horribly. Galaxy's 14. So, Pork Chop, you dive into the gold and have a Scrooge McDuck moment.
Literally.
As you just like take a moment to appreciate this wealth that you've stumbled onto. You have a very strong sense for like the mass of gold and its relative worth. Just from glancing around in this room, you get the sense that this is worth roughly. There's gold and platinum everywhere. You add it up in your mind, and it's roughly equivalent to 48,000 gold total in this vault. In assorted gold and platinum pieces.
That's obscene.
Okay, how much is that divided by 4?
48?
12,000 gold each.
Yeah.
But Pork Chop, you glance
Oh,
over.
I'm top rich now.
What's Pork Chop rich?
Yo, I got
What is
Pork
Pork Chop
Chop
rich
money.
now?
Pork chop rich is like above 30k, yo.
No,
So,
more than that. I'm at
pork
30K. I'm at 30K right now.
How much
We're
does pork chop
like
have?
too.
At this point, though, our difference is very small because I only ever had like 10,000 above you, which at this point means nothing.
You had more than 10,000 above me.
Well, that's true.
I think everybody
You're
has.
like, you're like so rich.
Is pork chop just gonna like leave the horde here? Like, cause it's your horde now.
I don't know. I'm still taking it.
Okay.
Bag of holding.
Back holding.
You're now
That's
carrying
a lot of gold. We're gonna have to put it in the chest and carry it.
I will just say you cannot fit all this in the bag of holding. If you want to like go buy some more bags of holding just for all your money, then you could probably do it.
Bag of
What do
holding.
you have? I have
It
this is my money bag of holding.
there is a literal there's a volumetric limit on the bag of holding that we've basically ignored. But I will say like just there's so much physical gold in this space it would not fit in one bag of holding.
So what we're gonna have to do is pack up all the chests we can find, and then when I teleport us back, everyone just holds a chest.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's go check the
Well,
chest actually.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Magic items.
So
now.
she gets the gold.
Wait,
Zara
no,
goes for the
that's
chest.
not how that
Yeah,
works.
that's how it works.
No,
You rolled at 28. You went for the gold.
I didn't
Real
choose
quick,
Okay, I was
yo, bro. Real quick, I just want to say, like, for simplicity's sake, we're just gonna add it to our currency
Yeah.
that we own. And
Yeah.
you know that if you need to buy something for 50K, that you'll just go to your vault and pull it out in advance and bring it with you. But yes, okay, so you pork chop. In addition to that, one thing stands out to you and it catches your eye. You see a large framed painting of what looks to be like a heroic scenario of this like long pointed beard, mustachioed man, and like very old timey clothing. Think like European. Currently in the midst of like in this heroic pose, stabbing a rapier through the heart of what looks like a harpy, like a horrible like twisted face and flappy wings and like all like gross looking. And it's just like, "Wah!" And he's like, and it's just this very like dramatic picture, but it is very old, it is very large, and probably worth a good amount of money. You surmise that it's likely some kind of like self-indulgent painting of the late Baron Holderweiss, who may have once resided here. His clothing matches some of the clothing that was on the rags of the undead in the top tower of this
That's right, I guess
building.
we did fight that.
How interesting.
So that's what pork chop sees. That's all. Right behind, you dig through, find an equivalent amount of gold, and you also find a amphora vase that has been shattered and reconstructed with like platinum to fill in the seams, you know, in that like intricate way. It is obviously a work of art and very rare and valuable. It's probably going to be worth a lot of money. Galaxia, you go look at the statues in the corner. Some are decorative, but there's some that are like gold plated and obviously also valuable. You find I'll say you find like a sword like propped up that appears to be in this like really ornate like white fur lined scabbard
Oh.
with like silver and gold inlay. Super rare, exotic, probably also worth a lot of money.
How much do you think the vase is worth?
I'll say, just for simplicity's sake, each of these things, the painting, the vase, and this scabbard you just found, are all worth 2,500 gold each in the right market.
I also want to check the bookshelf for any rare or unique or valuable books.
Yeah, you walk over and like glance it over. There's a lot of books in here, some in languages you can't read, some very old, some have like kind of fallen off the shelf and been knocked over as the undead beholder kind of staggered around for centuries. But for the most part, they're in good condition, and they definitely seem to be rare books. Of
I would like to
varieties.
grab as many as I can carry that are in good condition, and I want to give them to my dad for his library when we get back to Uthorn.
Like, wait, you can't just take my
Did-
books. Those are my books.
Did Chad find
Oh,
anything?
pork
with a
chop. Can I
rule
take
too?
one?
Chad, you go over
Two?
and you find on top of the biggest pile of gold a shiny ruby that
I take
stands
two
out to you.
books.
Sorry,
Ooh, nice.
it's a shiny sapphire, not a ruby, and it's worth 200 gold.
Sick.
Sick. That's happy.
How big is it? Like, could I enlate my army and would people be able to see it?
Yeah.
That seems like reasonable.
Yeah.
I want to go check out this cool Sphinx-looking statue on the map.
Yeah, so I'll just say, like, that was me just decorating for the most part. There's just a variety of, like, decorative, valuable knickknacks and, like,
Knickknacks.
stuff of value. Like, if you wanted to just try and auction it all off, you could probably get 1,000 gold or more for it.
Stuff.
But for the most part, that's...
Is this?
No, I want it. I'm a hoarder.
Is this?
It's gonna be
sword
part
in
of
the
her
scabbard,
hoard.
Is that a great? Is it a great sword?
No, it's a long sword, but it's really just the scabbard. Like, the sword itself, you draw it out. It's finely made, but it's just a sword, something special.
The scabbard is the...
It's just like the
interesting
rarity
part.
and like intricacy of the art piece that makes it valuable.
Gotcha.
What the fuck? Bathroom break?
Yes, bathroom break.
Snack break.
Snacks.
We don't have any snacks.
Do not do that to me.
We have no
Do not
snacks.
give me-
Bathroom break.
I don't know where we would get them from. You didn't buy any more snacks. Oh, but we can get snacks tomorrow if we go to Winko.
Gold's pretty dense, right? I could make some sick weights out of gold. Melt this down.
Yeah, but like you would start like you would like drop the dumbbell and it would like deform.
Yeah, you'd have to like
You'd have to like
Malleable.
mix it, like do like a gold aluminum alloy, and then like like donate it to the Church of Heronius as like holy weight.
No,
for
dude,
the
I'm gonna
gains.
make the best gym ever. Like the with this money, I was thinking about it, dude. I'm gonna get those like super heavy weights. I'm gonna like deck out them, make a separate building at the orphanage, just have a sick gym.
Damn. Just like weights from like a half or a quarter all the way up to like 100.
All the way up to like a ton. Like
Damn.
I'm gonna like I have like a goal, and I'm gonna have that weight. I'm gonna lift that,
You could
and then I'm just gonna work up.
You could have it be open to the public in Nomiopolis, and that's how the orphanage could make some money, is by selling gym subscriptions. Gym memberships.
I'm gonna get like a pool.
Oh yeah.
Like it's gonna be sick. Yo, Galaxia, could you help me get a pool installed at the orphanage?
I suppose I could do that.
Go,
All we need to do is dig a really big hole, and then I can fill it with water.
Nice. Well, we could get like some concrete. I'll talk to. I have the name of the foreman. What was his name? Manafort.
Ah, yes. Manifold, the foreman.
Construction foreman. Yeah, the foreman, bro.
Ugh.
I'm gonna go hit him up.
Are you getting more pasta?
I got some now.
We made this pasta tonight, this shrimp dish. It was supposed to be really delicious.
It is.
And it is, except I accidentally put in way too much cayenne pepper, and it's so spicy I can't eat it.
I love it.
So now I'm very hungry. Cause
Oh my gosh.
That's the worst when you make really good food but you can't eat it.
he took a bite of it and was like, "Oh no, Grace, you're not gonna,
Oh my
you're
god.
not gonna want this."
All right. So you guys have looted this basement, and in doing so, you anticipate that you have cleared out everything in this dungeon. But then Galaxia, you hear a creaking noise behind you. You turn around. You see the door. Clunk. Clunk.
Wait, I had the Celestial bro watching out up front.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Well, okay, I'll just say, like, what are the senses of the Celestial bro?
Let me look up. I have all of his stats. Spells.
I mean, it's fine. Like, Galactica can get us out.
What is
How?
what stat? So like wisdom.
Perception is...
Wisdom is a 14. It doesn't have a perception on here. It
Um,
just has celestial spirit. I could just Google it. It'll probably have.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I'm looking for, like, if there's any kind of, like, divine sense about, like, the presence of undead or something it knows.
Being celestial, you'd think it would have some sort of like ghost vision.
Ghost vision.
Where I want the actual creature.
Ghostbusters. Oh, that's what we are now.
Yeah.
That's what chat is.
We are Galaxia and the Ghostbusters.
It's not telling me explicitly.
I don't
that they
think
do
so.
Something they don't.
Chad and the
So-
Ghostbusters?
Galaxy and the Ghostbusters.
But I did have
Chad.
them right at the door, so if they did try and shut it, that it
That's
would
true.
get like, because he's pretty ripped.
That's true. So,
Does he know to, like, save us from the door
Yeah.
closing, though?
So,
No?
Chad, what happens is that you hear the creak, and you look over, and you just see it, like, it's standing on the door, and it looks around at the door, like, what? It was looking, out into the room, and the door just slams shut between you. You hear it click and lock. You have a telepathic link with your celestial spirit, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
just tell it the code.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, after a few seconds, you hear the click, click, clunk, and it swings back open from the outside, and it looks in, like, curiously,
I'm gonna go. Galaxia's like, you guys can keep.
I'm gonna thanks, bro. Give him a fist bump.
You need to keep going in here. I'm gonna go stand out here.
As Galaxia goes to leave the room, I want to cast Grease under her feet.
Wait, hold on.
Galaxia. Okay.
Maybe friends with the ghost. So you need to make a deck save.
Zol immediately unloads his rifle.
20.
At Frank, bro.
Last man standing gets all the gold.
Yeah.
She saves.
Okay. Yeah, so Galaxia just, like, whoa, and, like, catches herself, standing in the middle
And
of
then
a
I
puddle
just
of grease.
look back and shoot Pork Chop at Galair.
I'm like,
Pork Chop, you feel a weird tugging sensation on, like, the lower part of your pant leg, and you look down, and there's a very small ghostly hand protruding from the ground, tugging on your ankle. As soon as you look down at it, it stops. It just goes.
I high five it back.
You high five. You feel like a really faint resistance of, like, it meets your hand and then into the ground.
Can I whisper to it without everyone else hearing?
Yeah, they're all looking over at Galaxia. I guess this all's like, why'd you just do that?
I want to whisper to it, hey, let's get the guy with the bow next.
You have a ring of message, by the way.
No, to the
To
ghost.
the ghost.
Yeah, you can. Wait, does it only work for us?
I think
'Cause
so.
mine's
The
That's
way I
kind of
did-
how we did it.
Yeah, I designed it to be like just connected to the rings. You can all
Gotcha.
message each other indefinitely, but only to each other. Yeah. So you whisper that down to the ground. You don't hear anything, see anything.
I know he heard.
Is there anything else, like, are there artifacts or any other thing, like, interesting in the room? Not necessarily valuable?
You just go around digging through everything. Other than like all those old books that Galaxia kind of started pulling down and looking at briefly, there's not a lot of artifacts. This is just really like a hoard of wealth and rare items. Nothing in particular that like catches your eye, but there's some cool statues and like ornate daggers and random stuff laying around.
Okay. Just making sure there's not anything else in here.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, Zol, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Why?
Don't worry about it.
Am I looking up to Chad?
You weren't when I said it.
Well, I mean, it would have been
It's only 10 feet, right?
Yeah, it's 16 feet. You're still not next to Chad.
7.
Very good.
I use Indomitable. 11. Sad.
Sad.
Damn it.
Oh,
Like,
this is
so
all.
aren't you so happy that we clobbered these ghosts without like any, real challenge? I think we should do a nice little Irish jig, don't you think?
Wait, what?
It's suggestion.
A dwarven jig.
In our underwear, perhaps.
Isn't suggestion one word?
No, it's
That's-
more than a word. You suggest a course of activity limited to
Yeah.
a sentence.
That's okay.
That's it.
So I would say limited to the keeping clothes on but doing the jig. So as you suggest that, there's also like, yeah, I just starts doing a rough approximation of what a jig is.
In his underwear?
No, he keeps his clothes on, but he's not ever danced before. None of you have seen him dance, and it's very strange to watch. After a few moments of this, Porkchop, you see in the corner of the room, like by one of the piles of gold, you see the small childlike form currently rolling back and forth, like fetal position on the ground, cackling silently to itself, and it kind of fades away after a moment or two. After a few seconds, that's all it does wear off.
So guys, what are we doing next?
I'm like, damn, this is all you got some moves.
Yo, bro, there's some stuff on the other side of this wall. You guys want to check it out?
Stuff on the other side of what wall?
This wall. Here, I'll just move Chad there, and I'll...
You didn't go down the alley over here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, okay, so Chad, you just go down and look. In total, there are 4 jail cells as you go down. Each one appears to be locked, but there is a couple of skeletons in several of them. The last cell is extra large. You see, like, the door on the wall has been twisted off and, like, ripped off its hinges. And then inside, like, harshly in and out of the cell, halfway, is a giant skeleton laying there, long gone. Seemed like it was kept here.
Yes.
Or large.
Does it look like a frost giant?
No, like a frost giant skeleton.
for all-
Okay.
For like all
So the one
people.
we killed.
I'm gonna say a little prayer for him. Be like,
You killed him.
Not too bad.
Wait, I actually don't remember who killed him.
I don't remember exactly who killed him, but yeah. So
I did kill
in
him,
total,
but
it seems like you have thoroughly explored the basement, best of your knowledge.
All right. Well, dang, we've gone a while without a short rest, or without a long rest.
It's like midnight now in this game.
Because it was already like almost 11 when we did the little lantern thing, right?
Yeah,
Like 10:30 when we got done with that.
yeah. We came down here around like 10:45.
let's go take a rest, dudes.
I want to take a moment away from the rest of the party and be like, "What's your name?"
You just hear like a very young voice whisper out of nowhere, Mateo.
So,
Nothing yet.
yeah,
Does Zal know that he was like
Oh, yeah.
suggested or?
yeah, you know.
100%.
Okay.
I don't know if
Chat,
it's like
yeah,
comparing.
let's head back up. Wait,
Well,
real quick. Aren't there other stairways that lead down, or was this the only one?
This is the only one that goes down to the basement. There were other stairwells in different parts of the castle, but they either went up or down to the main floors. I'll just say this is the entire thing. You've done it all. Unless there's something
Gotcha.
secret hidden away that you missed, there's no other obvious like areas to go to.
Was there anything secret hidden away that we missed?
I feel like at some point, because we're gonna spend some time here, right? Like cleaning it up and stuff, so we can do like a really thorough investigation of like
Yeah.
like we're sweeping dust from out the
I guess
desk.
like, are we gonna do like a time pass thing here and like clean this up, or do we want to like deal with this right now?
Why don't we do that? Why don't we? Because we have to take a long rest anyways. Because I can't teleport us back right now. But why don't we take a couple days to just
Yo,
clean it up
I'm
and
gonna go
restore it?
Yo, pork chop. Can I ask you a favor, bro?
That depends.
Could you make the church here when we refurbish it? Can that be a Church of Hieronius?
Wait, which church?
The
Oh, the
The
room.
cathedral, the chapel area, bro.
I'm like, as long as the entire tower doesn't have to be a church to Hieronius.
No, just the one area.
All right, you did kill the.
We'll take out the pews and stuff. Put some weights in there. Be good to go.
All right, that's
Basically, it's gonna be a workout room with like Aronius written up on the wall.
Gym with Hieronius. All right.
Big like H painted on the wall.
Yeah, big
And an
H
R.
painted on the wall.
Like,
Jump like, yeah,
the
that's right.
Titan meme where it's like he died for our sick gains.
Yeah, bro.
Buff Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you guys are taking a long rest tonight? Is there anything else you want to do before you conk out?
Can I, knowing that Pork Chop hexed me, can I make an attack roll against Pork Chop?
Wow.
Sure.
I'm gonna cast Death Ward on myself before I go to sleep.
Still a little paranoid.
Better safe than sorry.
Just arbitrarily, like when I'm not.
Does a 34 hit?
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Can you make a charisma saving throw for me?
A charisma saving.
Yeah.
Am I near Chad?
I don't know. Are you?
I would say no. It's what you're spread out a little bit.
Just arbitrarily 18.
What's the save on arcane?
I
shot?
think it's like 15 or 17 now, but yeah, 18 would definitely save.
Okay, fine. You save. Nothing happens. You just feel a light prick in your butt.
You trying to banish me?
No.
Yeah, fuck.
You're trying to send me away.
Yeah, send me to the Feywild.
Nope. No.
So am I good? Am I good to take a long rest?
Yeah, weren't there were like guest bedrooms, right?
Yeah,
We
so
should
there
go
are
sleep there.
there are guest bedrooms on the second floor. There's various open spaces. There's outdoors. There's like there's acres of grass around like this entire structure.
I want to sleep in a real bed. But can Porkchop prestidigitate the bed clean?
The bread
It's probably
clean.
it's probably dusty.
Wait, doesn't Pork Chop have that house thing she can conjure?
Yeah, it's pretty comfy.
Yeah, let's sleep in that instead.
That's true. Then we don't get poltergeisted in the middle of the night.
Yeah. I'm gonna whisper to Mateo at some point, like, hey, we're gonna get in the thing, so that nothing attacks us, but no hard feelings, okay?
You don't hear anything.
Ow.
Why'd you do that?
And I will in fact
Okay.
conjure the pavilion.
All right. Yeah, Porkchop focuses for a minute and summons forth the orange dome. You all step through and find yourselves in the cozy little log cabin inside. Where are you doing it?
Probably in the bedrooms.
Okay, just in the guest bedroom.
Yeah.
And you all can get a long rest if you'd like.
Oh yes.
Yes, please.
That was a long day of
Oh,
turning
man.
undead.
Real quick, how much does one gold piece weigh? Like, how many of them would I have to melt down to make a 6 set of weights?
I would say probably like
I'd say like
200 gold.
500 or 200 to 500 gold.
depends on how heavy you want the weight, right?
You could take the statues,
Do you want,
the
like,
gold-plated statues.
Plates for like
so
bench
I want
press.
to make like one really big, heavy like ball, like an Atlas ball, if you know what one of those are. And like it'll be like up at the front, and like to start like any sort of proceedings, you have to be able to lift the ball up onto
Oh my god.
the pew.
Just a
It's like a
cannonball of pure
ceremonial
gold.
thing. Yeah, cannonball of pure gold. You lift up there, you're like, bro, it's time to start lifting, and then everyone proceeds to lift.
Yep.
I'm
There you
making
go
tradition
forth.
Here. I don't know what the traditions are in Heronius, but
No, it's a good
that'll be one for
tradition.
here.
You just
Had
invented
walk-
it.
Yeah.
Somebody bangs a gavel and is like, all lift!
All
For the honorable Chad Brohard!
You must be holding something heavy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Proceed to exercise.
Sick
One,
gains upon you all
two.
this glorious day.
May the gains be with you, and also with you.
Okay, so long rest. You get your long rest.
Mhm.
Let me think. What was I gonna do? Yeah.
Attack us
So
in the
no.
middle.
So as you're sleeping, that's all.
Oh shit.
As you are restlessly sleeping, tossing and turning, you find yourself on that distant shore once again. The waves coming in on the rocky gravel sand, and you see no bodies in the surf,
Really?
no spirits standing around, and you kind of glance around. Make a perception check for me.
Ooh, that's good. 24.
24. Yeah, you glance around and you look and you see up along the shoreline, the far distant north, a little black spire kind of protruding from the distant horizon. As you squint at it, you have this weird sort of like zooming sensation as you suddenly find yourself sort of teleported closer and closer as this distant black spire grows and takes up your entire field of vision. And you're standing on like a rocky hillside looking up at this massive tower. At its base, you see none of the spirits, none of these creatures that were there before in your previous visions. These entities kind of standing around the base of this tower, all staring at it and then turning to point at you. It is desolate and empty. As you kind of like look at it and just kind of confused, you hear a rather like friendly voice off to your left, and it says, "You really ruined a good thing I had going there." And you turn and look, and there is this strange individual standing there. They look to be like mid-40s. They have like a pale, like very pale, almost blue skin, and their arms are folded, and they're just kind of looking up at the tower as well. Their dress is simple. They have like a white cloth garb. It's not like peasant. Like, it's very fine clothing, but like very simple. It's not ornate in any way.
Right.
And they have jet black hair, cut short, close to the head. And they kind of look up at it, and they turn to look at you. And the only thing that stands out, that really stands out, are the eyes of this individual. As they look at you, they are the pupils. Like, the eyes look normal, like white with like brown irises, but the pupils are just burning with this sickly green, pale light, kind of just like billowing out and kind of evaporating up into the air above it, as it kind of smiles at you with this familiar and congenial look on its face. It says, "Yeah, I was not ready to harvest that this early. I was hoping to get another couple centuries out of it, but you had to go and wreck that thing early. I don't really appreciate that, you know."
You mean the soul thing? Because yeah, I wanted to. Our friends, we wanted to keep our souls. Sorry, I think.
Nah, I get it. Looks back at the tower. Says, "So when are you coming to visit?"
I mean, there's a lot going on, aliens and other things, and it's on my list of things to do. I'm on my way up next chance I get. It's a beautiful tower.
I know. I made it.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tall is good, I find. Gets better reception.
Visible reception?
Yeah, you wouldn't understand. And they like start like walking, like kind of pacing around you slowly, arms still crossed, kind of like kicking pebbles as they walk around you, just sort of like seemingly almost bored, but just they've got nowhere to be. They're here to talk to you. As they continue to walk around, they say, you're rather exceptional. That's why I've taken an interest. Not many people like you tend to get out of my arrangement early. You know what I mean?
I'm not exceptional. I really, really am not. You should. I have this friend. She can move really fast.
That's cool. I can move fast too. Anyway, what what compelled you to destroy my portable shop, if you will?
Oh, oh.
Playing dumb, I see.
As you think about it, they say, "Did you just get a conscience all of a sudden?" It's very atypical for adventurers.
Of what?
A conscience.
Well, I kind of, my friend Chad made me feel bad about the whole soul harvesting thing.
Is he a paladin?
Yes.
Paladins, right?
He's a great guy, actually. He showed me that, that people's soul are kind of theirs, and I kind of vibed with that. I've been charming a lot and, against my will, and it's not fun, and I kind of get it,
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I mean, sure. Well, just so you know, I was gonna come harvest that second lantern you destroyed in a few centuries. I was letting that mature, that particular investment, but you withdrew it early, and so now I'm out. A couple centuries of potential growth, and you took out one of my lanterns early as well.
Because what are the economics of that? You would have just let that sit, and maybe 2 or 3 fish people, they were pretty scared of this place, actually. I don't think anybody would have gone here.
Oh no, quite a few adventurers before you have come here. It's pretty frequent. It's about the quality, not the quantity. You wouldn't understand.
Okay, I wouldn't.
Where'd you find the lantern? In the first place.
The puzzle, the Rubik's Cube that
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
the spatially non-conforming Rubik's Cube.
So he says, well, just so you understand, my displeasure is not necessarily how you've chosen to live your life. Everyone's welcome to do as they see fit. However, you've just certainly put me out a bit and cost me some time and resources. So I'm just gonna have to go remote and collect a small bit of interest in perpetuity, if that's all right.
What does that mean exactly?
It doesn't really matter. He just reaches out and taps you on the shoulder.
Hold on, it kind of does.
See you never, probably? And he slaps you on the shoulder, and everything goes black. Make a intelligence saving throw.
Is he sleeping close enough to Chad? Because we're all in that small area.
Yeah, I would say he would get Chad's buff from that.
Does Chad's buff work while he's
It doesn't
asleep?
matter.
Yeah.
That was a nat 1.
So,
Indomitable?
nat
Oh,
one.
incredible! Yes, thank you, Chad. You're a great influence.
Do you have how many uses of that do you have? Because it's not after the long rest.
3.
Ugh,
3
fine.
from short rest. Don't even try. Intelligence saving throw. Wow.
Plus 4.
13.
There.
Your int score goes down by 2.
Oh, permanently?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
What? Hold on.
What the fuck is happening?
Dazal is going to be charmed even more now.
He wakes
15?
up, he's crippled.
Oh shit. So modifier.
But you didn't get advantage. Why did you roll twice?
I accidentally rolled. I meant to. What wanted to say?
15 was the wisdom save.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it wasn't. It was 11.
Plus 4. So
And you have to add Chad's bonus. Yeah.
15 for the whiz save.
Yeah. You sleep in darkness for the rest of the night. When you guys wake up the next morning, that's all you get up out of bed, and you have a splitting headache.
Guys, I had this weird dream. I think there's I gotta go somewhere. Where was that tower again?
Tower?
It,
Because all you're really slow this morning.
Are you okay?
I don't think so.
Chop chop.
What?
I'll use divine sense. Do I notice anything with that?
Yeah. There is a small blip at like the very center of the Zal's skull. That seems to be emanating some sort of undead vibe.
Oh, bro, you got a undead thing in your skull.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure,
How do we get rid of
but
it?
I like Chad's eyes glow. He's like, "Oh, bro, you got an undead thing in your skull."
Chad, you cannot whack his skull with your sword.
I know, I'm not, bro. Let me see. Is that like I'll try like. Is it some sort of spell on him? Let's try cleansing touch.
I dreamt about this tower up in the north, I think. It was some guy there was like weird and walked around me in circles. I don't know what it meant.
Wait, I'll do like. Is it a spell on him? I'll use cleansing touch.
You reach out and try to cleanse the effect of some spell on your friend. Doesn't do anything.
Alright, and then I'll
I can
try,
try.
what's this do? Is it... So... No, that's not disease or poison.
Good thing the Zal doesn't rely on intelligence much.
What's your intelligence now?
It's just +1.
Oh.
It was
But you're still more intelligent than Chad.
Previous was
That
+2.
makes you feel
lost
better.
2 points, so it's +1.
not that bad.
It's
It works.
it could be worse.
Chad, I can't really do a whole lot. I'll try Brofist for 5 if it's some sort of poison or disease. I don't think it is.
I can
but-
try
No.
restoration.
Chad, I appreciate it, man. I need to go think.
So someone walked around you in a circle and then left.
They were mad about the lanterns, you know, the like throwing them. Both of them actually.
Two dogs for the lantern.
Yeah,
Yo,
but
bro.
we were gonna get harvested
Maybe we do.
otherwise.
I can
and
try
you have to
remove
go-
curse.
That could work. Yeah, try.
I don't know. I just feel like tired. I don't sleep good anymore.
Maybe you should take a nap.
Yeah, I mean, no, because that place sucks.
Galaxia's like really worried about this all. This is out of character for him.
He doesn't usually complain.
She's gonna
it's true.
cast remove curse on the slot.
Okay. You cast remove curse.
Nothing.
Nothing changes.
I'm like, Chad,
Alright,
Chad,
if
do you
we're
still
gonna
see
wait,
the undead?
real quick, do you happen to know
Guys.
Dispel Greater Evil?
Guys, it's fine. I'll be okay. I need to wake up. Is there coffee in this
You-
world? I need coffee.
You are awake.
That is.
You can make some good coffee.
I have dispel
Yeah,
evil, but not
Oh.
greater evil.
Take the morning to make like
If we
a.
wait one day, I have Dispel Greater Evil. That might work.
Which spell is that? Is that a paladin spell? I
It's
don't
a paladin
recognize it.
spell. Yeah, it has like if this is any sort of enchantment, it can get rid of it. So if it is a charm, frightened, possessed, no longer. It also dismiss.
Yeah,
Well-
guys, it's all right. I want to make some coffee and let's have a good breakfast. Yeah, and then we'll go from there. I'll
Okay,
figure it out.
you tell us if you need
Where's
Bro, if you say so.
need some cleric paladin help.
Appreciate it, guys. You know you're there for me. Where's the kitchen again?
Downstairs.
So
How do we get there?
I lead him towards the stairs.
so as we're going down, I'm like, so pork chop, did you want to spend a couple days just kind of like cleaning this place up a little bit?
Yeah, I think let's do that, and then let's like talk to the villagers and tell them the curse is gone, and see if we can get some people to start like farming the land, get some peasants, you know, under our rule.
We found a lot of gold. You can pay them.
There's
Oh my
that,
god,
like,
pork
ghost
chop's gonna
guy.
pork
Pay
chop's
our
gonna
labor.
become the owner of a small fiefdom.
Disarm
like-
all the cannons. 'cause,
She's gonna
like,
become a
Oh,
noble.
What we're gonna do is we'll pay him a wage, but then make the wage just barely above the rent we charge.
That's not
Like,
something
And
Chad
then
would
we
do.
do. And then we charge them. They have to buy. It's like a special currency they can only spend in our stores. and so it's circular. You know, we make our own currency. Chad would not say this, but it would be.
We're all like, damn, Chad, I didn't know you were a landlord.
Turns out you're a
Slumlord.
Slumlord.
Yep.
So, you guys make breakfast in the kitchen and begin the lengthy process of starting to sweep out some of the garbage and rot, roll all the corpses out and burn them. Just begin to clean out what you've found here. As the day progresses, no cannons get fired at you as you walk across the grounds. Things are quiet. Oh, I should have said, when you woke up in the morning and step out of the sphere, who's going out of the sphere first?
There's always
That's
just
all.
like walk through like normal.
Yeah. That's all. You open like the door to step out through the sphere, and in front of it, you just see like 5 chairs piled up, blocking the exit.
I cackle a little bit.
He's like, guys, who did this? Come on, it's not funny. I need to get through here. The bathroom's downstairs. And I'm just like, upstairs.
There's like those little window slits, man. Just aim through that.
No, so as you start moving the chairs, you realize that the entire dome has been covered in like random shit from all around the castle. Like something took the time of the night to stack shit on top of the dome and all around it. Eventually, you guys push your way out, and it seems fine. Nothing's damaged, but it takes you an extra 20 minutes to put everything back in its place.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to.
I mean, Chad.
Nope, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say Chad just starts cleaning out the chapel area.
Galaxia is going to spend time fixing all the broken fountains and just using
Plumber.
mending to repair minor things that she can repair.
Okay. You go around.
All over the kitchen.
Yeah. No, you take inventory of like and the spices that are there. A lot of them have gone bad, but like with another few hundred gold, you could easily outfit this to be a first-class dining experience with all the tools you could ever need.
What you can. Cook what you can.
Yeah, and you like revitalize the stovetop and start cleaning off the cast irons and get the rust off them, all that. Pork chop, what are you doing with your day?
I'm gonna like pay special attention to the like different treasury rooms and find probably in the basement where the beholder was set up like a chemistry set with whatever. I don't know if the Baron had any type of equipment.
Well, he had like a chemistry set up in his private lair
in his
room.
office,
Yeah.
which we destroyed though. So not really. Oh, okay. I guess I'll
The
just
one through the middle was like,
was solid.
yeah.
Okay.
We just like looked around and left.
I'll just do some general tidying up and then like try to set up that space to my liking.
Okay. Doable.
And also try to interact with the ghosts as much as possible.
Okay.
So
Let's
like,
make a general. I'll say we'll do animal handling check because we never make those, and this is like just a bit different from like persuading a person.
oh no. I have proficiency in that though, so 15.
You have proficiency in animal handling.
I do. I took it because I thought it was appropriate for the whole wild shape thing.
That's fair. Okay, so 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, over the course of the day, you see the little ghost. It seems to be getting more and more comfortable, like showing itself to you. You see it like sitting in a chair in the corner of the room while you're like walking around and kind of like giggles and ducks through the floor. It has resorted to just sort of like, you know, taking the picture on the wall and rotating it 30 degrees and like simple stuff like that that isn't really destructive anymore or dangerous to you all. It's just sort of silly.
Kind of funny.
But yeah, the day passes quickly. How do you want to finish off this day?
I think we should all go down to talk to the villagers and tell them that, like, look for people to join our fiefdom.
Porkchop becomes a lord. That's the next plot arc.
I mean, you're already a lord. You're a baroness.
I know, but I don't have subjects except you guys, I guess.
Wow.
Hey.
They're
I
your
think
knights,
You're my knights.
cavaliers.
I'm not the most likable, you know. I'm pretty persuasive. Maybe I can do the one.
No, I'll
you're
come with you.
pretty-
I just want to stretch my legs and get back down to the ocean for a little bit. So.
What's your persuasion modifier?
Me?
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, I'm more persuasive than you. Never mind. I'll
Yeah.
do it myself.
All right, so pork chop.
Yeah, you got like the double proficiency. What do you mean? You're
Default of 10.
Default of
Or
24.
higher. Okay, so you are going to go down to Gilgari, the town below the cliffs, and try and wrangle up some support.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to do that.
What's the language?
Oh, I need tongues.
Oh, I'll come with you.
Cast tongues on me before I leave.
It only lasts an hour. It takes longer to get down there, so I'll just come with you.
Well, pork chop can run very fast.
I
Oh,
was about to say, not for pork chop.
Yeah.
fine. I will cast tongues on you, and then just keep working on the fountains.
Okay.
I will cast boots on myself and boots of haste myself and
God.
sprint my ass down the mountain.
Yeah,
Pork chop just like
evaporates, and
not even taking the path, just straight down the mountain.
yeah. So pork chop, you run back down, diving off the cliff and try not to get crushed. You make a save and you're fine, and you run into the middle of the village and stop. Stopping abruptly,
Skid.
you just skid the last like
I'm a fireball.
100 feet into the center of the village, and all the lizard people freeze and stare at you like, what?
I'm like, I just had very exciting news to tell all of you in my lizard tongue. My friends and I, managed to dispel the curse on the tower, so that space is now safe for anyone to go near. Thought you ought to know.
They all kind of stare in like shock for a few moments, and then pushing through from the back, you see your buddy from the previous day, like your lizard guide friend, and he says, "Well, howdy there! I'm so happy to see y'all made it. That's excellent news. I'm excited to hear about what comes next."
Like, I'm sure you are. Take our dead body stuff.
Anyways, what kind of help y'all needing?
Well, we're looking for some strong lizards to help farm the land,
Oh,
set up some crop.
I got one for you right here. And he's like,
Isn't he about to have like 20 kids?
Yeah, his wife comes out and she's like, "Oh, stop it!" And he's like, "No, I'm getting ready to get a big upgrade there, missus. Tell me here, you chop a leg of pig. What is that we got to do now? Tell me what to do. We'll make it happen."
Do you and/or your friends know how to farm?
Pfft, yes, it's all we do.
I'm like, all right. We can discuss wages, but I would like you to farm.
We have great soil for growing grapes, and the humidity's pretty good year round. So we got some wine barrels down there. We've been trying to get up and going, but we haven't quite figured it out yet. The chemistry is a little too advanced for me, but it's an option.
I'm like, okay, yeah. I guess we're producing wine. I would like you to plant grapes.
Excellent. We'll make it happen. You got some of that shiny goodness?
Shiny goodness.
Yeah, the things used to trade for goods and services.
Oh, you mean gold?
Oh,
Go.
does she have gold?
Yes, indeed, gold.
So what's like a fair wage in these parts?
For a bunch of like, third world lizard people, probably whatever you'd want to set, they're probably gonna be pretty happy with it. So, to pay a like farming fleet of lizard men and women to plant these vineyards for you, would probably be like a gold per lizard for the day, over the course of a month to like take care of it. So 15 gold a day times 30, so 450 gold, and you have a fully planted and like growing vineyard.
And like they're gonna take care of it and like
Yeah, they'll
maintain
like
it.
prune it and like water it and take care of it every day and source the plants, everything.
I'm like, all right. I will
Wait, would
offer
that be?
that.
Would that be something that you'd want to pay like for like a yearly thing, so that while we're gone? Like,
That's for
they
1
just
month.
plant
If you want to pay
yeah.
for every year. It'll be less work after the initial. I'll say it's 300 gold a month to maintain like the acres of farmland around the castle.
Yeah.
Do you want to foot this all yourself, or we split and?
I guess we can talk about it when I come back, but we can have the in-person conversation here. Like, I assume that I would like to set up a winery and like I'll do some research on the chemistry. Like, I'm pretty good at alchemy at this point, like potion making. I can like figure out how to make the wine and like set up the system and then just like sell the wine. And so we'll have a nice little passive income from our future.
Pork chop's so good at alchemy, it's not actually wine, it's just like potion of drunkenness.
Just pure grain alcohol.
Practically what it is.
Okay, and then pork chop. Then you use your connections as a cavalier of Uthorum to establish trade routes and sell it in Uthorum.
It's pretty close.
And the rest of the Uthor Empire.
That's actually very doable.
Wait,
like,
isn't that practically what like hard spirits is? Like you distill it down and you have potion of drunkenness instead of the
Yeah.
wine.
It's just like vodka.
Yeah. Vodka is potion of drunkenness.
Grace's Galaxia's father is a trade baron who trades with the Kingdom of Graz and like other associated areas. Very unfamiliar.
You trick everyone.
This is the point in the game we've gotten to. We're not like fighting undead monsters is easy now. Now we're establishing trade routes for our new vineyard and Dolkanen wine industry.
So I guess the question is, do you guys want in on the business?
I'll invest.
Yeah, bro.
Invest.
What's 25% stake?
I have no idea. I mean, 25% of the cost, and then 25% profit.
Yeah, well, do you guys just want to split it four ways?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
How much is that for a year? We'll just
So
do it
we'll
all
hire
now.
Blizzard for a year.
So
I mean, we could just do it all for a year and leave that gold in the castle.
So that's 10. So there's 11 months in the year. So 10 times 300 plus.
Leave it in the castle, they take it like one day at a time. They'll just like come up, grab a gold, and then
Like walk away with no whole gold.
So
because they know if they ever like stole the gold and like let the vine rot, we would just murder the hell out of them.
They know.
sure, it's
Whoa.
murder the hell out of it. I don't know about that. Okay, 860 gold for each of you will cover an entire year of maintenance and like upkeep of the property, the grounds, the planting of the plants. That'll get you all the way through harvest season, and like you'll have like your first batch of preserved wine up to a year from now.
860?
860 for
And
everyone.
then I'll ask the
Sold.
friendly lizard man, like, well, you guys know a little bit about making wine. Can you get me equipment? Can you source me the stuff?
Oh, sure. He says, oh, check it out. And he goes over and he pulls you over in the side room. There is a room with like what looks like a wooden, like hand carved, like funnel that's sitting over a barrel that's like really roughly, hammered together with like rusty nails. And he's like, we use this all the time. It works great.
No, like better than that.
He scratches his head. What's better than that?
I'll source my own stuff. Just worry about the grapes.
Okay, it'll be like 8 months before we have any harvest ready grapes for sure. So no worries.
Yeah, what is it, like midsummer, late summer?
Yeah, so it's like beginning of fall right now in game. So 8 to 9 months from now would be end of summer, which would be about right.
I'll like go in for a handshake.
And he licks your hand. He's like, that's customary how we do it in here. And then in the middle of that, he just starts trailing off into as your tongues have worn off.
I go right back, and
His eyes go very wide. He's like, what? He takes a step back, obviously insulted.
and then I do a little bow, and I
You just zip
1,000
away.
miles an hour back up the hill.
All right, you return back to the castle.
I'm like, all right, guys, I got us some workers. We're gonna start a winery. We need to source some barrels and a pressing mill, and
Galaxia just like starts like, oh yes,
Whoa.
my dad has all the connections. We can get the best barrels. And she just like trails off, just like.
Maybe we should also check out Nomiopolis. I'd like to get some construction started there.
Yeah, we
I
can
was
go
thinking
there.
about putting on a new workout facility.
sure, yeah.
Orphans.
Ooh, I need to pay a visit to the Nomiopolis crafting department.
Same, actually. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna pull out the sapphire. I'm like, do you guys think this would look better centered on the chest, or like maybe an offset like over the heart, or what are you guys thinking?
Chad, I think you should. I think you should sell it.
Bro, but wouldn't this look so cool next to the adamantite? Because it's blue, and then I have this blue gem in the middle.
I mean, that would look pretty cool.
Red cape, blue gem.
I just don't know
Yeah,
how
red
hard
cape,
sapphire
blue
is.
gem.
It might get, if you hit it, it might shatter.
Here, I'm gonna take the sapphire and just smash it on the ground.
Oh,
Does it break?
fuck.
Make a straight check.
Wow.
Yeah, no, you shatter it. You just shatter it with
I'm
your
like-
hands.
Obviously
I'm like,
not.
yeah, maybe you guys are right. I think you were right.
You now have
Sapphire
5
dust.
sapphires worth about 20 gold each.
Wow.
Wait, can I have like sapphire dust?
Okay, you have
Can I
5 sapphire
smash it that
shards,
hard?
and then if you want to polarize it, you can, but there's not like really any dust. You'd have to like actually attempt that.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So how much are they worth now?
You have
I
5
traded
sapphire
my-
shards worth 20 gold each.
Now that you demolished it.
What was it before? Was it just 100 or?
200.
Oh.
So they went down in value.
Definitely lost value.
Wait, times 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god! I'm like, yeah, thanks, bro. I'm really glad I didn't put that in my armor. That would not have been wise.
So,
Speaking of order, I need to pick mine up and do Thorum because I took a couple hits.
Yeah.
Do any of you guys have any harder gems that I could use?
any diamonds?
I mean, I have diamonds, Chad, but I use them to... Oh, actually, you know what? That's a good idea. Why don't we put one in your armor, and then if you die, I could just pull it out and use it.
Just really ready to go.
That way I don't have to
That's
carry
sick,
it on
bro.
me if I have to resurrect
could
you
we do
again.
that? Could I like
Yeah,
embed
totally.
the spell component into my chest?
No, yeah, you could like mount the diamond onto your breastplate easily enough.
There we
Yeah.
go, it's
like,
a failsafe.
the diamond and like it
Yeah.
shatters.
It's like put your hand on it.
You would have to pay for it, but yes, you could mount it.
Diamonds are...
Yeah, no, I'm totally gonna do that. That's sick.
Yeah.
Um,
All
real
right.
quick though, with that, could I use it on someone else for like my spell component
yeah.
to them?
So, like,
And
if
have it
I
save it.
die,
Okay, yeah.
if I go down,
Just like
Yeah.
ready to go.
Then I
Quick on hand.
I think I have a scroll of raised
Revivify.
dead- Revivify. I don't... Wait, maybe I've used it. I don't remember.
I wonder how many. Could I do that with other spell components?
If you really wanted to. I mean, typically you just kind of like keep them in your pocket, but if you wanted to mount them on your armor just for decorative purposes or quick and easy access, you could, yeah.
The
Yeah.
diamond.
Okay.
It's like
What?
the cowboy over the gun thing. Chad's like starts hovering different spell components. He's like, am I gonna 3rd level smite you or 5th level smite you? You don't know.
I don't even need spell components for that. I just innately do.
Just
You grab
channel
your
Hyronius.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys doing? Let's just like say that
Okay.
you have a week. There's a week ahead of you. We can travel. You can go shopping. You can do these things. What are each of you doing? You have 2 major activities you can do in a week. I'll go round
Just
robin
one go, yeah.
twice.
Okay.
So Grace, what's the first thing you're doing in this week?
Well, I assume I'm transporting everyone everywhere they want to go.
Yeah.
So just count that as a given for everyone else.
Yeah.
I'm going to speak with my father about sourcing materials for Pork Chop's winery.
Yep.
And let him know that we're doing that and see if he has connections he can introduce me to start establishing like distribution. I know
Yeah.
it's a ways off, but I just want to like
Yeah.
get the word out,
Yeah,
build some excitement.
He replies, I never took you as the business type. I didn't know you had an interest in the family business, but that's exciting. I'm excited for you. This new venture seems relatively safe. I approve.
He's tired of me fighting dragons. He's like, oh
Giants.
yes, settle down
Giants.
and make some wine.
He says, I'm certain that we can figure out a way to include that in the trade routes. We have a nice shipment that goes out of Port Graz from the Dwarven Empire. We would probably be able to connect to Galgari from there. It's on the route. Yeah, we can make that happen. Certainly.
Just, yeah. Chat with
So
him, drop
you
plans,
establish
whatever.
that It would take a while, but if you want to give him some money,
Yeah.
he can pay for it. Eventually, get shipped to Gilgari all the barrels you could possibly need.
Certainly, I'll sign a little contract and pay him what he wants.
He's gonna ask for 600 gold to for the getting them there and sourcing them from the highest quality, pine and oak,
Sure.
not pine, oak only, and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah.
Pine barrels, God.
Pine wine. Oh.
I guess gin would work with pine.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway.
Maybe juniper.
Yeah. So that's your thing. Pork chop.
I am going to. I guess if we're going to Nomiopolis, I'll sell a bunch of crap. I have a list. I can send it to you.
Yeah, we can do that at a game. Just send me the list, and I will. You'll spend a week literally just going around to everyone, finding the best.
How much of that? How much of that is everybody's stuff? That's what I'm curious about.
Real quick, honestly, I don't know that most of it. So some of it is. So the cheese wheel is.
Some of it.
Oh, that's
The
right.
magic cheese
No,
wheel.
you gotta bring that. Oh wait, no. Galaxia said it was expensive. Yeah, you should sell it.
Yeah. I'll probably sell the cheese wheel, but there's a lot of stuff that I've just found when I'm snooping,
I think you're
golden
fine to keep.
egg, my golden letter opener, large garner. I don't know. Do we find
Garnet?
that together?
Yeah. No, yeah.
That was-
Okay, so yeah, definitely send me that list out of game. I'll tally up the gold totals. Roll a persuasion check right now for it, just because.
We'll have to figure out what was everyone's. I don't honestly know.
I probably remember what should have been party loot versus what you just found.
Some of it's real
Yeah,
old.
no, you're-
Wow.
You're fine.
I was 19 plus 14.
23 or 33.
33.
No, you're gonna get 95% or higher on all of those items in terms of their monetary worth. You are
Nice.
persuasive. You are a well-known champion and hero in Nomiopolis and in Thorum at this point. You can flaunt that shit all day and definitely get what it's worth. Okay, so send me that list whenever you can. You can work on that now if you'd like while I go to the other people.
I already found it.
Oh, cool.
I'm prepared.
Well, I'll tell you the gold worth after this is over. Josh.
I would like to pick up my armor first of all because holy shit.
Yeah, so that's at the end of the week. You can do that, but yeah.
Okay. And I'd like to go to Nomiopolis and see if they have any. I'd like to place an order for some arrows. See if they have any new arrows, any new possibilities, and see if there are any. See if there's anything they can do for my rifle. Since they've had time to look at it and they've built their own stuff.
So you go there and do this. In total, they are able to do all the things they've done before. They don't have any new arrows that they've developed because a lot of the list that I shared with you, some of the more exotic ones require really rare components, so they can't just make them. And they can make fireball arrows or whatever else,
Right.
It would just take them another week or so to craft those for you. And then regarding the gun and the bullets, they're able to produce bullets as much as you might want for a fee. But they don't really they haven't figured out a way to enchant them yet. They're much smaller and a lot more the way they explode. It's not really something that they've figured out quite how to imbue with magic.
Right.
But yeah, no, I would say they haven't really figured out a way to improve the rifle yet.
Okay.
They they talk to you about different options for we could mount a bayonet on it, or we could try and grease the trigger and make it just a little bit better, but there's not really any major stat block improving functionalities.
All right. In which case, I will send you a list of arrows I would like to purchase.
And how many?
Just this one set of each.
Okay. Cool. We'll get to that as well afterwards. I'm sure it's a fun one. Okay. Cody. Chad.
Alright, so I'm gonna stop by my orphanage. And first I'm just gonna check in with oh gosh, who was the Dragonborn?
Broladad.
It was no Mika, bro. Broladad. I'm gonna check with Brola Dad. Has he done any major stuff while I've been gone?
Yeah, they completed construction on everything that you had commissioned. They have the beer cellar. They have the track and field outside. They have the completed workout room, and as you like go through and tour, Broly Dad like stops the class that they're having in the middle of the day. They're educating them about the history of Nomiopolis and also about Crystallia and like the Order of Hyronius. They're teaching about basic math and like all these other things that they're just essential. And you see that like many of the little gnomes are looking quite healthy. They look to be like they're in good shape. They've been fed well and eating plenty of protein, and it seems like they're pretty happy.
I'm gonna stop by and talk to all of them real quick. You know, give them fist bumps. I'm like, bros, I'm glad to see you're all doing
Like,
well.
oh, it's Chad the Pie Man. Hi, Chad. And they give you fist bumps. They say, oh, Chad, look, we make these every day, and they take you over. They've added on a small bakery in the back on their own, and in collaboration with the local pie bakery that you had like paid in advance and set up like this collaboration with. They're now making their own pies and selling them to the bakery to be sold as well. So they have their own little passive income gig to teach the kids, how to work in a kitchen, work together, and trying to make good on that meat pies.
Some
Stuffed
camaraderie.
with protein.
Now I'm gonna talk to Brola Dad, and I was like, yo, bro, I was thinking for a few more things. I was thinking it might be nice to get a swimming pool in here.
Oh, yeah.
So that, the kids could get in.
Well, we do
some
take trips down to the lake, and we do swimming in the lake every now and then.
I don't know. Do you think a swimming pool up here would be nice? Maybe keep the track and field.
Yeah, no, I mean that's fine.
Yeah, let's get a indoor swimming pool up here. And I was thinking about getting some enchantments on these weights so that you can create a variable weight.
Wow.
All the way up to something that's super heavy.
Yeah, that sounds great, bro.
And then another additional housing over here for some, and if we get some more orphans coming in or anything like that, or some other followers of Ironia stopping by.
Yeah, I mean we got all the orphans, in Nomiopolis, but like there's a lot of other like people.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's Harmstead down the road, and there's some small villages out west. Like I think we should start like reaching out and trying to bring people from those areas as well, because we got all the gnomes. Gnomes don't make a lot of babies all the time, but like those humans over in Harmstead, they just like rabbits. So like I think we got a lot of people that need our help, bro. But beyond just Nomiopolis.
Bro, let's get this housing going up.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I'll also give you some. I love what you did with the bakery and that. Maybe we could do some other stuff. I don't know. Maybe some other activities.
Yeah, sure.
But for now, let's. I'm gonna talk to Manafort.
Yep.
And get this commissioned. Real quick, out of gate, how much is this gonna cost?
Yeah. So these additions, you've already got a good working relationship. You've given this guy a lot of business. Make a persuasion check with advantage.
All right, so that is a 26.
Yeah. No, you get a good discount on this because of your relationships and like how positive this impact is on the community. I would say in total for these expansions, you're looking at about 3,500.
Oh, that's all. And is that with the enchantments for the weights?
Oh no, that'll be another like I'll say 600.
Okay, so what is the total? So
4,100
or 41. So I'll take out 4,100 for that, and then I'm gonna give Brola Dad. I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, I love what you're doing here. I'll give you an extra 3K.
He just like takes it from you and stares at it like, what the heck? Is this a bonus?
Here's an extra 3K. In case something pops up, just put it in the coffers here. Well, in case we need to add extra housing or something like that, bro.
Yeah, totally.
Make sure.
Totally, bro.
Things are set up good here.
No, I think we're good, bro. Damn.
Yeah, I just want to make sure everything's good working order.
Bro, and he reaches out like passing on the shoulder. He's like, I can see that the light of Hyronius just glows around you. I'm just like those gains are sick, and I'm so glad that the universe is smiling on you and providing you with all this monetary gains to match your physical gains. Just doing great, Chad. Really, really respect it.
Yeah, bro, keep working hard. Love what you're doing here too. There's just one other thing. No, one other thing I wanted to. It's like, so for the 2 major events out of game, is that because I just wanted to get my armor as well? Would that just be another major thing? Or is that,
Yeah,
like,
that'll
I
be
can do
the
that the
other
same
thing.
day?
Yeah, we'll go
Okay.
round circle to that again. Okay,
Yeah,
Grace,
yeah, we'll
what's
just
the other
go
thing?
around. So yeah.
I didn't really have anything else I wanted to do.
That's fine. You're shuttling everyone
I'm
around.
shuttling everyone around.
Yeah, shuttling Pork Chop to like get the
And
best buyer
just,
on
like,
all of her stuff.
Chatting with my family when I'm home.
Yeah. All right, Pork Chop.
If there's time for it, I would like to try to make a potion in my workshop in Ethereum.
Yeah, no, you'd have time. You'd have 4 or 5 days.
I want to try to invent a new potion.
Okay, what are you trying to do?
I want to make the potion of rampage. So you have to help me with like the stats. But basically, what I want to do is some like ground up T-Rex teeth, along with whatever other appropriate ingredient. That's like the key ingredient, right? And then like whatever other and I don't know ethanol that you need.
Reagents.
And I want it to basically increase your strength to like a stupid degree, but as a consequence, you have like no intellectual control over what you do with your strength. So you literally just go onto like a massive smashing rampage after drinking this potion where you destroy absolutely everything inside.
Like T-Rex.
Like a T-Rex.
Interesting. I understand. I would say it would be a potion where...
More thought required.
Yes, so, okay, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Roll a Arcana check as you tinker with these in your nights, doing research, going to the library, trying to prepare.
Ooh, that's not good. I have a +4, so it's a 9.
Yeah. No, you spend several days working on this, and after lots of tinkering, you feel like you're beginning to, like, edge closer to something more akin to, like, a potion of T-Rex strength, but then you just kind of, like, at the last minute, you accidentally knock a beaker over, and it, like, ruins the batch. Sadly, didn't work.
Do I still have some T-Rex? I have a bunch of T-Rex teeth.
How many teeth do you have?
I had originally... Damn it, I have to find it.
Massive list.
T-Rex. I had 8 originally.
I'll say you used 4 of them. You have 4 left. You could try again next week.
Like, next week. Cool.
All right. That's all.
Did I pick up my armor already?
You did. It's plus now. It is like it's been reinforced with the black dragon scales that you handed over, and they line the edges to make them really pop. It's been like cleverly treated with some additional like rare acids to make the leather just that much more resilient. It is a +2 studded leather armor.
Nice. Awesome. I guess then I will spend the week just like doing like practicing Misty Step and Stealing Strike and like all the incorporeal, just kind of like trying to be better at using those.
Yeah.
Training montage.
Yeah, you hang out in the backyard and the basement of your mansion in New Thorum, training and getting better at all of your skills. 3 days into this, as you're sleeping, Thazal, you are dreaming once again at this distant shore. But it's weird, as you look up towards the tower, the entire tower just like warps and distorts in your vision. And then suddenly, this pulse of green light emanates outwards and rushes towards you. Roll a d6 for me.
Wait, is he still dumb?
Yes.
A d6, huh? 2.
See your stat sheet really quick, Grace. That is... Ooh. Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Look at my stat sheet.
24.
That's probably your best save.
24.
Second best right now.
Strength is best.
You dive out of the way in fear for what it could mean, and you wake up suddenly, restlessly. but then you go back to sleep eventually. Fine.
All right, that's the next thing we're doing, guys. It's going to figure out what the fuck this tower is.
More water. 1 second.
Why it make me so dumb?
It's the Tower of Dumb.
No,
Yeah.
that's dumb. Bad dumb.
Dumb bad. There's all no dumb.
Your next character has to do it.
Wait, how much did you have to pay to get your Josh, how much did you have to pay to get your armor to be +2?
I used Black Dragon scales
Mm-hmm.
and had +1 armor and paid like another 3,000 or 4,000, like 3,500 or something like that.
From plus
I don't
one.
have any.
Yeah, from +1. So it's
Does anyone have any extra like dragon scales or anything?
Remember?
Oh, good if you don't. I was just curious.
I only have a
I'm
few.
trying to think of something. Tis all good.
I was just gonna sell them though, so I can sell them to you. I have 6 of them.
6 pounds. They weigh a pound each.
I don't think 6 would be quite enough.
No, you need like 15 of them to do something.
I
So
want to
now,
get +2 armor too.
With my shield and my armor and my reaction, I go up to a 28 AC
Stop.
if
Gross.
I feel like it.
You can get out.
Gross.
Gross indeed.
Okay, and then Cody, any last activities?
Yeah, the armor. I'm gonna see if I can get the diamond in the middle. I have the ingredient, but I would like to hold on to it, just to make. Maybe I could give it to him. But I was also gonna see if there's anything else I could do to the armor, like to the gnomish dude. I'm like, yo, bro, is there anything else like anything minor even like something that's cosmetic. I didn't know if there was anything they could do that like I don't know I could glow or something like that.
Bicep.
Yes.
Like I could have like maybe like a Hyronius, like a glowing like Hyronius like bicep, or I don't know, maybe if there's something that's like gameplay wise as well, but probably
Well,
not
I guess
that.
so. It's adamantite, right?
Yep.
That's it though. It's just adamantite plate, right? So I would
Yep.
say if you took the adamantite scraps that you have from defeating that one pursuer,
hmm
and if you were to coordinate with a gnomish or potentially elvish blacksmith, you could probably bring it up to a +1 plate. But that would take probably like 2 weeks and a lot of gold.
I could, yeah, I'd be down with that, but I do want to check in with Dazal because we're only waiting a week, right?
Well,
can wait
it's
longer.
been like a week so far.
Oh, I probably would have done this first. I like not to retroact, but
No,
because
yeah,
I
no,
knew this would take time.
I get it. I agree. You would probably do this up front. So
So I would do like I'd want the ingredient in the chest, like a giant diamond in the middle, and then maybe like do the +1. I'll give him the scraps and everything, and then could I get like some like glowing band, like I don't know, something at like Hyronius, like a maybe once I say like a command word, I start glowing like the greatsword. It doesn't actually do anything. Maybe it could shed a little bit of light or something, but not
Yeah,
daylight or anything
you could
like
certainly like imbue your armor with the light cantrip and just be able to like turn that on and off at will.
that. Okay. Or what else? I'm trying to think.
I will say, if you do attempt to like magically enchant it, then it's basically stuck there. That prevents any further modification, or like once it's been enchanted, it can only be destroyed or stuck there.
So I'll do the +1, and then I'll just have like someone put a like, cause it's blue. I'll do blue and gold. I'll get like some gold inlay on it. Just like get like an embroidered pattern in there.
Cool.
Something Hyronius-esque. I'm just gonna like whatever. I don't know, whatever. I didn't do enough research here for like what Hyronius like his whole theme is, but
No, it's just
maybe
like
it's minimalism.
it's pretty minimal. There's not like a lot of decorative designs. Art is not like the primary pursuit of Hyronius.
I guess, yeah, I'll stay away from. I'll just put the diamond in the middle.
Okay.
For the spell component, make it very practical, and then give
Yep.
them the extra scraps. Between those two and not giving them the diamond component, how much would that cost? And I'll give them the scraps though.
So you're giving the scraps, you're asking for the +1, and you are giving them the diamond, or you're going to have them pay for a diamond or something?
I'll have him pay for a diamond, or I'll go buy it myself
Okay.
and buy an additional. Whatever.
I will say, make a persuasion check to haggle it down.
Oof, 15.
Yeah. That's gonna run you
Unless they're. Yeah.
to modify to this degree with the highest level of expertise in the land. It's gonna take you about 2 weeks to do, and it'll cost you, I'll say, 10K.
All right. Why not?
Damn, Chad beat Vane.
Chad doesn't have to hold on to money; he just uses it.
Yep.
All right, I'll throw down the 10K. I'll be like, thanks, dog, and I'll take off the armor.
Yeah. So at the end of a week from the end of this week, it'll be completed, and you can pick it up from them.
Awesome.
All right. So that ends the end of the first week. You all are having dinner back at your mansion in Uthorim, and you take a rest. That's all. It's been probably 2 days since the last time you had a bad dream, but once again, you find yourself on the shore, staring towards that distant tower. Pulses green light again.
Can I make sure to, knowing that this is happening, I'll make sure to stay close to Thizal when he sleeps,
Aww.
so he gets my buff.
Oh.
Ultimate bro.
Oh, wait, real quick, it's been a few days. Could I try Dispel? I'll try Dispel Greater Evil.
Yeah.
Does that do anything? No.
Damn.
Still the dumb. Does he still have the
Yeah, he has.
undead in his
It
head?
seems like there is a undead in his head. Yeah, some kind of undead aura emanating from like a point within his skull, right where his brain would be.
Would be, wow. If I wasn't dumb.
So
Oh,
what?
shit.
Wait, can I
Fizzle.
try? I'm gonna try one other thing. So because that didn't work, I'll cast it again, and I'll try and point at the dot, and I'm gonna cast Dismissal.
Oh, dismissal.
Which
I
one's
heard.
that?
I heard missile.
Dismissal. No, Dismissal. So as your action, make a melee or spell attack against a celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead that I can reach. I don't know if I can reach it though, so this might be pushing it. But on a hint, you attempt to drive the creature back to its home plane. The creature must succeed a charisma saving throw or be sent back to its home plane. If they weren't on their home plane, or if they aren't on their home plane, they get sent there, basically.
Charisma save, you said?
Yep.
What's the save?
18.
18. And dismissal it's like banishment or different? How's it different? I'm trying to understand.
So it's not like, so if they fail, they're just there. I don't have to wait.
Oh, there's no chance of them coming back. Okay. Gotcha. Well, as you do that, suddenly that small, strange little undead spot disappears.
Does all go down?
Smart.
Thazal blinks his eyes a few times. You see a small trickle of blood come out of his nose, and yeah, you are no longer dumbified.
Does all no dumb? And he hugs Chad, like full on like bro hug. He just feels like
Yeah,
his
bro,
head
come on,
was
bring it in.
He didn't know what was going on, but he sees clearly now, and Chad is definitely on to something.
The rain is done.
I just can't do anything fun with you guys, can I?
You're trying to make me dumb.
Well,
Does all no dumb?
all right, then I guess you don't have to roll, and you don't have any more visions that night.
Well,
I
That's what
like
bros are
hug
for.
Chad in the morning, and I like make sure to arrange his breakfast into like a smiley face, or like a pancake with a smiley face on it.
oh, too cute.
Oh my gosh.
That
Chad,
was
right now.
it was a creature. That's why you couldn't.
Ooh, do we get to
Undo
know
it.
what it was out of game? That sounds fascinating. A
It
creature.
might come up again, so.
Yeah, oh, it will.
Oh, it will.
Tower and like figure out what the hell, man.
Dang.
Well. Oh, also, we should
Oh.
move us back to Uthor.
Oh, that's true. I should go back to the big map. Big map. Big map.
We're not on
Big
Athendria.
map.
We're on Camween.
Whoops. You right.
Well,
You
spooky
loading
stuff.
Athendria there, huh?
Say what?
You loading Athendria there, huh?
Nope.
You loading?
Yes.
Oh.
You got a week left before Chad's armor is done. Is there anything else you guys want to do? Just chilling for a week?
How long does it take to have those arrows made?
I would say about like 5 to 8 days. So in the middle of the next week, you can pick them up.
Okay.
I think
Chad's just gonna work out. So I'll roll that. Ooh,
Go-
not very good.
Yeah, you had a rough go of it back in the castle, so not so great. I think it's so funny that like a banshee and like a swarm of insects, and I almost like kill Chad, and then like a demonstrably harder encounter. Literally, no one takes any damage except a little like one smack on Chad. It's so silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't even like I have a special ability that just resets Max
Right.
he changes.
Yeah, that's all done. All fine now.
I would like to in that week. I want to go to the tailor, and I want to commission a new because like I have my armor right, but I wear like cleric garb under it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of time for an upgrade. I think it's been a while, and I'm no longer. I don't think I've had an upgrade since I was like a level like 5 cleric.
No, I mean you've been wearing the same like basic undergarments that you got in Uthorum when you left. Since
I
the
have
beginning of
the Remoraz hide base layer, but I'm thinking like the little skirt and the cape, not cape, but like
Yeah.
That's an upgrade.
So I want to commission a fancy ass upgrade, and I want to talk to the tailor, and I want to get it made out of like shimmery bluish silver fabric that like kind of ripples and looks like water, like kind of like what?
No, keep going.
You look annoyed.
I'm not annoyed. I'm listening.
Okay. And I want to sit down with the tailor and kind of sketch out some of the motifs of Aegir.
Yeah.
The trident and waves and shit like that. And I
Yeah.
want that to be incorporated into it. And yeah, I just want it to look fancy, embroidered with like silver thread or something. And,
Yeah. Very fancy.
Yeah.
So you spend a day working with a tailor to make these custom garments from finest quality materials. That'll run you about 300 gold for.
Oh, that's cheap. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's just aesthetic. It's just like fine silk, but that's it.
I know.
You know what? Maybe Chad should replace his loincloth.
Now that we're thinking about it.
Now
And
that I'm thinking about it, he's had the same loincloth since he was a wee lad.
Street urchin.
Wait.
Oh gosh.
yeah, so I think that's what I'll
How much
do.
does one of those run?
I'll just.
Half a gold piece, fresh loincloth.
Does Chad walk in while I'm at the tailor?
5 silver.
I don't know if you're going to the tailor.
I just like give him a disgusted look. I'm like, Chad, you can afford better than that now. You can wear actual pants.
Bro, I don't need pants.
Wait, hold on a minute.
Galexia and the tailor are just like exasperated sighs of elven disgust.
I mean, I'm
Elven.
assuming Chad wears more than just a loincloth.
Yeah, he has his armor.
He has like his armor and like basic padding that you would wear under your armor to avoid getting, scratched by it. But other than that, he doesn't have too much on him.
Aha.
Like when he works out, he works out in a loincloth, that's all. Because he takes off his armor. So Chad like works out basically in the buff.
Yeah.
Oh my.
You gotta see those sick gains,
It's true.
Oh my.
Ooh, that kind of reminds me. I want the fabric to be light enough so that I can swim in it too, like water.
Yeah.
Water, like athletic, like performance wear.
Oh yes,
pretty.
wicking fabric. Easy. Yeah. It helps with your skin. Yeah. No, you easily obtain such nice stuff. I'll throw another extra 20 gold on there for
Okay.
that extra functionality. So Chad, as you're talking about this, little bro is accompanying you everywhere, disguised as like just like a halfling, looking like kind of jacked and just a smaller version of yourself, pretty much.
I'm gonna be like, little bro, you want a new loincloth too?
He looks around the garment shop and he says, Chad, I kind of want some nice clothes.
Oh, sure, bro. What kind of clothes you want?
He looks around and walks over and he's like, I like this one. And he pulls down on the edge of a gaudy purple big sleeve shirt, like not wizard robes, but like with big drooping open sleeves. He's like, this is pretty.
Oh no.
Sure. Let's talk. I asked the tailor, I'm like, can you make that, but for his size?
He looks down. He says, I believe so. I can tailor that.
Awesome. How much?
30 gold?
Give him 30 gold.
All right. He says, pick it up tomorrow morning, and you do. Little bro takes this flowy purple shirt and struggles into it. And at this point, he looks mostly acceptably normal. Like, he has been wearing, flesh skin for clothing that, was morphed to look vaguely like clothes, but now he actually is wearing a garment, as well as he buys some basic pants as well and some shoes, and
Yeah.
he's very happy.
I'll just throw in another gold, or another 5 gold for those, or whatever.
He ends up looking sort of like a burly, Italian guy, who got the deep V with the chest exposed and the big baggy sleeves. Yeah, that's the vibe he's giving off.
Could I buy little bro armor? Could he wear armor?
I would say it wouldn't give him any benefits, but you could make a set of armor for him, certainly.
I asked him, little bro, you want your street clothes? You want some armor too?
He says, well, I think I'm good, actually, Chad. I got that natural armor, and he just for a moment, spikes protrude out of every inch of his body. He's like, but, I think I've got all I need here. I feel like this is where, this is what I should be wearing. This feels right to me,
Nice, dog. I give him a fist bump. I'm like,
Thanks,
do
bro.
you, dog.
Appreciate
That's
it, bro.
how you do life.
I'm trying to be my own man,
Yep. And then you want to go do a quick workout and spar?
Always, bro.
Let's go hit it up. Dog.
Okay, workout.
I'm gonna.
Can I roll again for my potion?
Yes, if you want to try again.
26 on that. Got
Hey.
the log champ in here.
Wait, what?
Long
Nat
champ.
20 on that.
Potion nat 20.
Log champ.
Okay, yeah. This time around, Pork Chop, you tinker. The workout's good, Chad. You tinker, you take your time, you measure everything 3 times, and at the end of all this, you guys are preparing for dinner, and Pork Chop descends from her tower, gingerly holding this potion in a hand. Her face is covered in soot, and her hair looks a little melted away at the edges of her eyebrows. But she does hold forward a glistening, swirling purplish, with streaks of green in it, mixture inside this glass bottle. You successfully created a potion of rampage. We'll go over the details of that, specifics, but yeah.
Nice, dog.
But landing my very own pork chop invention.
Pork chop potion.
Pork chop potion.
Galax is
drink.
like, I'm a little scared.
Chad should drink it.
Yeah, I'll let them know what it does, or what I think it does.
Yes, I would say it's functionally very similar to what Little Bro used to do as a sword, where you functionally just go berserk and attack the nearest thing, and attempt to destroy it with modified, strength and whatnot, buffs to improve that attack. I'd say it lasts for a
I'm
while.
imagining a very specific use case where we would be in front of those big doors and we wouldn't know how to open them, and someone could, in theory, drink the potion of rampage and just smack, so obscene amount
You
of
get
strength.
a 30 strength.
Yeah.
Or even
Just
better,
literally
you
Hulk out.
throw it, and it's like a gas, and you throw it at the enemy, and they all go into a rampage and hit each other.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh.
If you aerate it.
With the aerosolized potions for mass dispersal.
Actually, I didn't think of that use. That's very cool.
You can make poisons that would be functionally similar to that.
Or what you do is in battle, you throw it up in the air, and then Galaxia uses Gust to just
Yeah.
disperse the droplets.
I will say, no, you can't do that. But if you wanted to specifically make a poison of like a similar idea, you could do that and find a way to shank someone with a poison dagger, make a save. If they fail to save, they go berserk and attack the nearest person. Things like that.
Okay, I'm writing that down.
But you're out of T-Rex teeth now, sadly. But there are other things like that, poisons and potions you could make that would be.
But could you, theoretically, wild shape into a T-Rex and have
No.
us extract your teeth?
Nope, because you would come back. You could do that, but you would come back with no more teeth.
Okay.
It would also hurt like hell. And you'd have to actually get a great axe to hack them out of her gigantic T-Rex maw.
We have a great axe.
We have a 26 strength or plus 7 strength paladin.
And the T-Rex
25 strength.
needs to be like, you as you get the intelligence of the T-Rex. So
So you would probably try to eat us.
I thought you retained your mental faculties.
Oh, I think that's actually true. You're right.
Wild shape, you do.
Yeah.
So you're your charisma, intelligence, and wisdom stay the same.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
actually true.
Well,
I'm
so I'll say at the end of the week, the second week, Chad, you get back your armor. It's been modified slightly, reinforced with the adamantite scraps. Whoever had that, take it off your list. They're gone.
That was me.
Yeah, and then, you now have +1 adamantite plate armor. Which is not something I anticipated
With
giving,
spell
but
component.
yes, with the mounted diamond in the chest.
How do I do that in
You're
Beyond?
gonna have to do it for you.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll make a custom item.
You did the same thing for my
Awesome.
armor. I couldn't change it to +2.
Yeah. Well, with that, I think we will wrap up tonight's session. But you all should start thinking ahead and send me the lists and pictures and whatever of all the content that you need. But start thinking ahead to what comes next.
The tower.
The aliens.
That's all.
Tower than the aliens. I know dumb.
In the fist. But I have no information about the fist, so it's kind of like.
I'm sure the universe will provide.
Yeah.
Just
Out
draw
of
another
necessary.
card from the deck of many.
There you go. Just
Yeah,
ask the
let's
universe
draw a
another
card.
question.
Let's end the night with a draw from.
That's
We'll draw.
No.
Ah, it happens. Point for you, man.
This is what happens when you even talk about it. You get disconnected.
He drew bad internet.
But both times he's drawn, we have been able to find a fist.
That's true.
That is
Well, we
true.
know that Hextor has the last one.
The dragon.
The dragon has the last one.
Oh.
The dragon in the abyss has the last one.
Ugh.
In the abyss, we know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we figured that out.
Oh,
Yeah,
so we
through-
can just find the abyss, be like dragon.
Yeah, I cut out right after I said let's take a draw from the deck
Yeah.
of Many, and then I heard Josh talking and just oh, it's not working anymore.
He was just screaming, no!
No!
One can't hurt, can
We
it?
can draw a card from my deck. How about that?
All right, dog, let's draw it.
All right, let's do it.
That's how we're ending the session tonight.
Yes. You guys are just
Is
Jerking off
Chad
on-
drawing it?
Do you
I-
want
Yeah, Chad's drawing this. Let's go, boys. Round 2. Or
Round three.
round 3? All right.
Wait, it's
You
a
wanna
much
use-
more boring deck.
You want to use Pork Chop as your
proxy?
proxy?
Yeah, so Pork Chop, draw 1 card for Chad.
the void.
10 of hearts.
The 10 of Hearts.
What's 10 of Hearts?
I don't know.
So
It's a card.
you see before you a cloud giant appear.
God.
Oh! fuck.
Are you guys doing this outside or in the house?
Probably in the house, right?
Probably in the house.
Yeah. So you're walking across the hall, the grand hall, and you do this casually. Immediately, towering over Chad, this gargantuan cloud giant is now stooping, filling the entire front of this hall. This thing is 45 feet tall, way bigger than the frost giants you guys have interacted with. It is just like stooped and looks around like, just
How'd I get
confused.
here?
I'm gonna be like, oh, do I know Giant? No. I'm gonna be like, hey, how's it going?
It doesn't do anything, right?
Chad can make a investigation check.
Oh, why did I draw from this?
Does he know what the deck is?
No, he doesn't know what the deck is, but it's fun.
9?
Yeah, you fail. It's a cloud giant, dude. You're fucked.
It doesn't look
Do I fight it?
Next time.
Of course you do. You pull out your sword, you charge and swing at its leg. The sword passes straight through it.
It's the deck of illusions.
Oh.
You gotta do a DC 15 save on an investigation check against a 15.
I didn't know Cloud Giant was one of the options. That's insane.
10 of hearts.
You could just fuck with people's brains so much. Like just like throw one of those on a hill outside a village, and everyone in the village is like, "Oh my god!"
And
It's
10
eating her.
The end
Wait, are we
times.
drawing from the deck of our Pork Chop's deck?
You're talking
Make a.
Red Dragon.
Are we
Do you
drawn from
want-
the deck of many?
Oh no! All right, good night, guys. See ya. Live stream.
I thought we needed direction, guys. That's what
Real
Chad's good at, making direction.
Real talk, you want to draw?
No.
Yes!
No.
Let's do another card. We need a direction. Let's do this.
No.
We have directions, but it's fun to draw.
We have direction.
Where's the
I
deck?
need color because there's all no dumb. Remember?
Grace, go get the deck.
No. No, do not.
It's happening. Fazal, you are being downvoted. Porkchop is facilitating this with Chad. It's over there.
You know
Yeah.
what's funny? Like, this is like a true chaotic artifact. I
Yeah.
don't see, but Chad, I'm thinking about his morals. He doesn't actually have a problem with it.
Chad, what happened
He
last
doesn't know the
time?
exact. I don't know if like.
It's bad.
Because maybe I don't know all the stuff, but like so far nothing's like harmed other people.
Yeah, we just had to go on a mission to rescue your soul.
Mostly harms you.
Watch me draw that again. If that got shuffled back in, I just get sucked back, and I'm like, well.
But-
Yeah, no, you roll a new character, buddy.
Grace is supportive of this, but Galaxia is not.
The Dungeon Master is scared but supportive.
He's like, I'm not prepared for fucking any of this.
I hope it. Personally,
Watch,
I hope
I'll lose
it's.
all my items.
That's a good one.
You
That's
just
one.
paid for your amazing brand new armor, and it's just gone forever. It'd be so funny.
That would be kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be like, oh. Bro.
Just karma. Okay.
God damn it.
I mean, Chad. That would be metagaming, though. Chad does not know that's an option.
Yeah, and Chad is like weirdly the most daredevil of us all, mostly because Pork Chop.
keeps egging him onto it. You're a
How many are
bad
there?
influence.
What?
You're a bad.
I would draw
You're
from
a
it,
bad bro.
but I
There's a
can't.
half deck right
You're
now.
a bad bro.
What if I lose my money, bro?
You are not a bro.
He wants to.
She's not a bro. She eggs him on to draw from the deck of many. It's just a bad life
So
choice.
much fun.
For your ass.
You know, I'm actually kind of worried if something bad happens.
You have to go save his ass.
You don't
Okay.
have to, Chad. Don't feel
I'm trying to
pressure.
think.
Don't-
Wait, let me check one more time. Make sure that I did what I thought I did. I'll just make sure that like these things are present.
Chad, you can
You
say
didn't
no.
just put all the bad cards into one hand.
Making sure I got the ones I wanted.
Hmm.
Which one's this?
I'm trying to
It's
weigh
not
the
that
guilt
one.
Chad felt for you guys, like having to go get him versus like.
But if you
no,
like
you just gotta.
draw a card and instantly like are dead.
I mean,
and, like-
half of them are good.
Hey,
No,
but I have the spell component in my chest now.
Easy
no,
access.
irreparably dead.
Maybe
Once
cast
Galaxia
Death
hears that he's drawing, she just like stands at the ready.
Yeah. Cast Death Ward on yourself. Real quick.
Where-
Before you draw the card.
So
Is it?
I know what I'm gonna do. And
Chad be like, no,
Don't do it.
no.
Grace, you want to be my proxy for grabbing this card?
Yes.
When he fans them out, I'll tell you which one to grab.
Okay.
So then it's entirely my. Can't blame anyone else if it goes south.
God damn it, guys.
I know it's in here.
Watch, I'll get the Squire
Okay.
one, and I'll have even more people.
like 7
That
people.
belongs there. Does not
Or
belong there.
or
That
fighter,
doesn't
just
belong.
like
Doesn't belong.
there you go.
Doesn't belong. Does belong. Okay.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared for you.
Me too.
How many cards are there?
13.
Okay, that's a lucky number. Let's go. Once he
3,
shuffles them.
4, 5, 6, 7,
You
8,
picked
9,
7
10,
last time,
11,
don't
12,
pick
13. Okay, we're good to go. This is it.
Do they go back in once you draw them?
Because he said I could pick
Yes.
one once he picks the number.
Okay, so count. When he fans them out, do 6 cards in from the left.
Okay.
Oh,
I
God.
wish I could
5.
feel which one. I could feel the
4.
boot. Like feel the boot, like the juju
3.
of the card real quick. If it's bad juju, don't grab it.
2,
Just let me know. Be like, yo, dog, this is bad juju.
1. All right.
Every time, man.
It's
So
just,
6 from the left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait,
Wait,
let me feel
after-
the juju.
hold on.
What?
Before
Feel
you
the
draw,
good juju?
after a card is drawn, it disappears from existence. So the void is gone.
Yes.
Okay, just make sure.
I don't know, Chad. This one does not feel like good juju.
Alright, we're gonna redo it. Do 9. 9's a lucky number. Norse mythology. Thor took 9 steps before he died.
9.
All right, ready?
Yep. That's probably not the best analogy for this one.
I just died.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what this card is.
What is it?
All right.
The look on your face, it's not a good one.
Well, I know it's not. So last time, like, even though I didn't know exactly what it did, I knew it was a bad card to draw. This one, I honestly don't know.
What is it?
What is it? Can you hold it up to the thing?
Zazal is disappointing.
I don't like Nick's face. There.
So Fazal is probably not looking when this happens as Porkchop slides the deck out for Chad. Chad, you draw a card from the center, the 9th from the left. As you pull it out and hold it up in front of your eyes, you see 3 masks arrayed across it. You drew the Fates.
Okay.
This card allows you to rewrite an event as if it never happened.
What the fuck?
Oh, this is. I'm not mad that this is like positively reinforcing pork chop.
I love Nick's face because
I
he's like, "You're gonna fuck up my entire game."
It's
Wait, could I do this? Could I rewrite the fate with the
You
fate
can
card?
save it.
Can I rewrite it so that the Fist of Hextor never even existed?
it says
If that's as if it never happened, then
well,
So
yeah,
they
that would.
never...
it like undoes a lot of our history. It makes time weird.
I mean, yeah, that's what happens when you rewrite history.
I'll read it to you verbatim. Reality's
Okay.
fabric unravels and spins anew, allowing you to avoid or erase one event as if it never happened. So it's an event.
Oh,
So
and it's you. So I can't just rewrite anything in history. It's something that happened to me specifically.
It doesn't, no.
no,
Allowing you to avoid or erase one event as if it never happened.
An
So
event-
never something
So
that happened to you.
I would say this, like just from hearing that, like you could do something like that, but you'd catch like a lot of God's attention, and it may not be. I mean, Chad wouldn't be thinking about this,
You
but
can
you'd catch a lot.
also hold on to the card and not use it right away.
you can do
Yeah,
it anytime
yeah,
from
bro,
now
that's-
until you die.
I mean, if would you allow that? Like, or maybe I like rewrite the something to like disrupt the fists of Hextor, or could I guess rewrite the face? Like, could I make it so? No, I wouldn't want
Make it so that the dragon never got the fist.
Oh. But
Like,
what
could
if
I do something along the lines of like,
Oh, that makes Nick sad. He's worked so hard on the dragon.
fight the dragon?
like rewriting the fate so that like I'm thinking about my bros, right? So that they, when they died, they never went to Hextor, and that he doesn't like. I guess having the fist would do that. But you know what I'm talking about here?
Yeah, I understand your overall intent. How about this? We will end it here, and you can dwell on that. We'll pick it up. You
Okay,
can do this
awesome.
whenever you want,
Yeah,
for the rest
but
of the
Chad
game.
wouldn't wait.
No, he wouldn't
Chad
wait.
Wait.
But Cody can dwell on it for a moment.
I remember the first
yeah.
time he drew a card, and it was like you get to ask the universe a question, and you're like, all right, we gotta go right now.
We gotta go right now.
I will say that it's specifically one event, so it's not like you can't
So,
erase things. Like, you know, there were 6.
The
Like the creation of the Fists of Hextor could be considered an event, but like there's 6 of them, so like maybe only one of them.
How about the one we don't have?
There will be
but we
5
have-
5
about it.
Fists of Hextor.
Just
Yeah.
erase one of his arms.
Hextor?
I mean, potentially you can make him
No,
Pentor.
Pentor.
Like, what about like Hextor's creation? If I just erase that moment, like, so Hextor just never existed.
I mean,
big.
okay, I will say that
Again,
you're like
you would piss off some
bordering
gods,
on
right?
like the literal fabric of reality. So like all of you
Yeah,
might just
I-
suddenly implode. Like, you know, that would be there's very big consequences to just erasing a god.
No, I understand that, and there's Mega, like the dude that made all the gods, and he probably would not be
The worst thing is you're fucking with time. So like this isn't just like Hextor's gone from now on. It's like Hextor never existed. Therefore, maybe Hyronius never existed. Like there's a lot
Gotcha.
that goes into that. So you got to be careful with whatever it is you pick.
You know what? I think so. Just
Think
from like
about
like he's gonna go and pray on it and see if Hyronius will give him some guidance while
Hmm.
he's thinking. I know that's probably a cop out answer too, but
Oh, yeah.
I think that's a way that you could help direct this.
That
where it's
Chad
not something
wouldn't be
because
completely.
Chad would be like, yeah, just get rid of those fists. They never existed. But that would also get rid of like Chad's whole like so
Mission.
many arcs. with
Yeah.
Chad.
Yeah.
That's potentially very complicated in how it would
Chad-
rewrite everyone's reality.
I think if just so you know what I'm thinking, I'm gonna rewrite it so that like none of my bros never went to Hyronius,
Right.
like so that they don't suffer.
Right.
Is kind of what Chad's thinking initially. Like that's what he wants to get rid of.
Yeah, it's
And
probably
it
doable.
wouldn't- I don't think that would make it so that we never like the fist still exists. We still got them all, and it wouldn't affect anything directly tied to our group, but it would do something irreparably good for like all of the
Yeah.
followers of Hyronius.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
that's what I'm thinking. Now I'll dwell on it till next time. But I think like from making it to like something Chad would do and something that wouldn't just completely derail the entire universe.
Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you.
So
Yes. Cool. Good to know. Don't forget. Also, Chad, you have 3 super luck
yeah,
points.
3 luck points.
Always
I
got
forget
those.
about those while we're playing, and I was like looking through and like looking at stuff to do. I was like, crap, I totally forgot about that.
On that Banshee saving throw, that would have been a good one.
I know, like, yeah.
When did he get luck points?
When you
Remember,
guys
because I won the competition.
the battle
when
royale.
Galaxy got blasted.
Oh, right. That's right. Is it just
Somehow
like
Chad won.
you can just win anything?
Re-roll it. Anything.
You just get
Any roll
advantage.
ever.
You get advantage or triple advantage on literally anything ever. Whatever roll it is,
Wait.
if it do badly, you can just roll again.
Could I make someone else re-roll it? Like an enemy scores a nat 20 on someone and make them just gotta re-roll that.
I would say
Or
only
is
if it's
that-
on you. Only if you're the target or
Okay.
being involved in it somehow. You can't like point across
Okay.
the room and say they don't actually get to do that.
They don't get to do that.
But if someone like crits on you and it's gonna kill you, then yeah, you could get that.
I mean, it doesn't even matter if they crit me.
Well, that's a pretty good card for Chad.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Chad's got a better win to loss ratio than.
I'm so mad because it just positively reinforces like Doomsday.
And I understand the look on your face too, because this could completely derail
It's
things.
terrifying as a DM.
Don't
Yeah.
destroy the dragon, because Nick's put so much work into that, and he
Yeah.
printed
What
it.
dragon?
I guess Cody's the only one who hasn't seen it.
Oh.
Oh,
Do you want me to
true.
grab it?
Yeah,
We
if
have
you
Okay.
want to bring it over.
I was just looking at
Is
the
there a
throne
dragon?
card that we finished now. Pork chop.
So
See,
you-
that just seems like Chad wouldn't know about the dragon, so that just seems like a dick move to be like, that dragon right there that you've been working on just doesn't exist.
no. So I mean, like Cody, you saw the vision from Hyronius about the dragon, right?
Did I write down? I was
Yeah.
looking through. Did he have the fist?
Yes, so that was your vision after you got Zarissa to the monastery and delivered the fifth fist. You had a vision from from Hieronius where the last one was. You saw a ancient black dragon in a quagmire in the abyss,
I remember.
and
See
one of its arms was inky black. But this is that dragon.
I see. Okay. Dude, you did a good job painting that. Nice.
No, this is a ultimate mini. But when I hope this encounter happens, I wanted to do a hybrid, combination of like in person, so I could do Foundry on the TV, kind of like how we did for the other dragon fight. But like if you're distant and you need to be, you can we could Skype you in. You can play on Foundry and have the tokens and everything, and then I'll be putting them on the TV, and this will be the actual physical model on top of the yeah. So it should work out, and I want to use it because it's the coolest mini I've ever made.
If we know what day that'll be, I can try and schedule around it a bit more. So.
Yeah. Well, that's quite a ways off because we're not pursuing that right now. But okay. Thanks for playing, guys. Thanks for sticking with. If you're still watching the stream, awesome, and have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.